Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show,
my God,
likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
none are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Dom Pellegrini, ready for an awesome Friday night show. The two biggest college football fans on staff here with an epic college football series. Got an insane Caleb Williams custom speed flex, the 2024 number 1 overall pick, the USC rip, and the Bears rip. We got a Drew Brees. Holy moly, awesome speed flex Drew Brees. There's a Dan Marino. There's a Joe Montana. A Jaden Daniels. You kidding me? Myles Garrett on A&M. That's a rare autograph. It's a series that is absolutely loaded with headliners in our college series. One I strongly recommend. 26 boxes left. 14 total headliners left. Get after that college. How about those diamonds? We're down to 12 diamonds left. We have 5 photoed headliners. Almost a 50% chance at a photoed headliner, including 3 speed flexes. Peyton Manning, the awesome DJ Moore Chrome Flex, Ray Lewis Chrome Flex. Now that series is nuts. The Vault has a pairing up right now. We have 3 in the new, 1 in the old, and 1 in 1 each. Every single headliner left in that Vault series, except for the John Elway Flex in the new one. Jay Jettas, Barry Sanders, Kyler Murray, Roger Staubach. So much good stuff left. I know our favorite, Dom, the Bill Parcells and Lawrence Taylor dual sign speed flex. I have never seen that helmet in our break room. Michael Convey's a huge Giants fan. Let's see it, Michael. Make some moves in that vault, brother.
The big tuna.
Make some moves in that vault. Minis are loaded. Jerseys are full of headliners. Got some goodies in the practice squad. I cannot wait to get started, Dom. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Happy Friday to you and everyone out there. You said it, 2 biggest college fans that we have here in the break room. We want to see some college tonight with the Drew Brees, Caleb Williams, Dan Marino on the pit. Feel like I'm in that 30 for 30 Elway to Marino right now.
That one's good.
And of course, the big tuna in the break room, Bill Parcells. First time I've seen him personally in the break room. I love the coaches. That is if you're a Giant fan, Michael or anyone out there, if you're a Giant fan, triple signed in that vault as well.
Exactly.
That defensive line that gave Tom Brady and that undefeated Patriots team
Fits.
on that Super Bowl. They ruined history.
I love it. Also, speaking of coaches on helmets, look at the college at the bottom there for our secondary headliners, Dom. Jim Harbaugh.
That's right.
Michigan lid.
That's right.
Michigan guy, Jim Harbaugh.
Through and through.
Let's get the show started, guys. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher on the randomizer here. Let's see. We got ourselves 2 and a 4, 6 on the dice roll. 6 times. Let's go over to the Wheel of Names. Let's see what our chase is for today. Chase item of the 6 p.m. prime time show. Which means we're seeing a prime time tonight in that diamond, right?
That's right.
Chase is the practice squad. Got the Emmitt Smith football still out there. Max Crosby jersey. We do have the Urlacher authentic as well. Those are just the photo headliners in the practice squad. Hopefully you guys are doing great on a Friday night. You know, I'm going to call you, Dom, for tonight at least.
What's that?
I'm going to call you Cal Ripken Jr.
Oh.
Dom is a little under the weather today, but he's in here working hard. We got Cal Ripken Jr. to my left.
That's right.
I like that.
Played a little shortstop back in the day.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, shortstop, second. I was an infielder.
I pegged you for a second baseman.
More second base, yes.
Okay.
Short, so yeah. Makes
I
sense.
gotcha.
Little- The Pee Wee Reese. But,
Pee Wee Reese? I like that.
Yeah, but when I got older and I got a little arm strength, switched to short.
Okay, I played third.
Nice, yeah. Hot
First
corner.
and third, the 2 corners for me.
Hot corner, third base.
So let's keep it going, guys, here in the break room. We have no pre-fills, no personals, but we do have a chance to look at our break page. A little tour, should I say, top to bottom rundown of the Ultimate Autographs live break room. I know we just had Michael Convey jumping in. Let me guess, into that vault break? Mm-hmm. There he is.
And a few other breaks. Welcome, Michael.
Thank you, Michael. Good to have you, brother. Let me pull the randomizer up here. A little top to bottom tour of the break page. 12 boxes left in the diamond helmets. All authentics in this series. The best box for box break we offer in the room. At least that's in the room every single day, right? Mm-hmm. People are always like, man, I don't want to win a rep. I don't want to win a mini, a jersey. I don't want to win a Funko Pop in the 1 and 4. Well, guess what, guys? If you win in this break, it's a full-size authentic. I guarantee it. Some good ones left. Peyton Manning on that beautiful flex with the Hall of Fame 21 inscription. My favorite visor, the blue visor. 5-time league MVP, the most ever. A record that I think will never get broken in the NFL. 5 MVPs. That's a piece of football history. Get that in your PC, guys. The Peyton Manning. We have aesthetically the 2 best helmets aesthetically left in the series. This DJ Moore Chrome Speed Flex, the blue, the orange. That helmet is so sick. Number 2 on the back. 6th in receiving yards a couple years ago. The future of the Bears receiving core. Love that DJ Moore helmet. That is super clean. Wow. I mean, this is over $1,000 in value. The Peyton Manning over $1,000 in value. The Ray Lewis over $1,000 in value.
Wow.
Insane chrome flex, the 2-tone, the gold, the purple. I love how there's a purple visor, and then there's a purple face mask and a gold face mask, both. NFL's all-time tackle leader, the greatest Raven of all time. And you hear me say this on the show a lot, Dom. When it comes to collectors, how can you sell your helmets? How can you trade them? You want to establish a collection of the best players ever in said team's franchise. So Peyton Manning, the greatest Colt ever. Sorry, Johnny Unitas. Peyton Manning is the best. Ray Lewis, the greatest Raven ever. And, you know, you can make a case for this. I know Matt Ryan was there longer. Julio Jones was there longer. But probably the best guy to put on a Falcon uniform, Deion Sanders.
Best player of all time, yes.
Best player to play for the Falcons ever. Deion, primetime Sanders.
Or Brett Favre.
Yeah, loosely played for them. A few chances.
Yeah, that we're getting into.
Right?
Yeah.
Semantics. Anyway, Deion Sanders, clean lunar authentic. Guy that, talk about autograph value. His popularity is a little different than most players, because most players, they retire, they're less popular post-retirement. This guy is more popular. With all the college football deals, the sunglasses, he's in the media all the time. I mean, you can't have a football opening and not hear Deion's name mentioned.
That's how I got out of bed today. I was a little under the weather. I had to watch a Deion Sanders motivational speech. I saw Warren Sapp.
That's what it was.
I saw Warren Sapp. He did a press conference today, and he goes, "Me and Marshall are here because we want to win for Deion."
Well,
so he doesn't have the impact just on his players. He has an impact on his coaches as well.
You texted me like, "I'm not coming in today," and then 3 hours later, he's like, "I want to come in."
Those exact words. I ain't coming in today. Don't call me. Those exact words I said.
Then Deion inspired Dom. That's how awesome Deion is.
You sent me the Deion video. I'm like, never mind, Kamen.
I'm coming in.
Yes.
We got the A.J. Brown authentic as well. The beautiful Eagle authentic, the Super Bowl champion, one of the best receivers in the NFL. And that is 5 photoed headliners and 12 boxes for those counting at home. That means almost a 50% chance at a photoed headliner coming up here in the diamond helmets. 7 to go in that quad, 7 to go in that double. We do have an awesome college series, which we mentioned off the top. Dom and I are massive college football fans. We don't get as many college helmets in the break room. They're more rare. In my opinion, they're more beautiful as well. The cast of characters in this college series is like almost too good to be true. I mean, look at this Drew Brees Speed Flex. Number 2 all-time in passing yards. Number 2 all-time in passing touchdowns. It's a Super Bowl champion inscription. 13-time Pro Bowler on the helmet. It is half Purdue, half New Orleans Saints. All out awesome for Drew Brees. I can tell you this, too. I talk about this a lot on the show. The Saints, 10 playoff wins. 9 of them with him as the quarterback. When Drew Brees was the quarterback at Purdue, they were in the Rose Bowl, Dom.
Mm-hmm.
What has Purdue done for me lately? Not much.
They are the team you want to see in your schedule if you're in the Big Ten.
Exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy's a difference maker in multiple teams, multiple franchises. Love me some Drew Brees.
Good point.
Right, exactly. I mean, he makes his teammates better. Mm-hmm. The most underrated quarterback of all time in our chat as well, Drew Brees, right?
No doubt.
I mean, honestly, guys, between us, I love you guys, the customers. We were actually, I'll give you a little sneak peek into what we talked about before the show. I looked over at Dom and Ricky, and I was like, guys, I don't get why our customers don't like Drew Brees. That is the one guy that is the most disrespected in the break room. I love me some Drew Brees.
Franchise saver.
Right? We have an awesome Caleb Williams helmet, the Heisman 12 inscription on the back, the 2024 first overall draft pick, half USC, half Bears. That helmet is actually, it's honestly more USC than Bears, which probably makes it a little bit better, even as a Bears fan. Let's be honest. That's a clean helmet. This is a helmet that could rise in value. No doubt, the super talented Caleb Williams. Think about the Bears. One of the most popular franchises in all sports. They have not had a quarterback that's good, probably ever. If this kid can go in and win a Super Bowl or an MVP with the Bears, his value will skyrocket.
It's funny because it's true.
It is true. Okay, come on. What is that? Sammy Ball, or who's the guy with Sid Luckman?
Sid Luckman, yeah.
Sid Luckman is good.
All right.
Give
Okay.
Sid Luckman some credit.
1940, 50?
That's it.
Okay.
He's our GOAT.
I remember
Sid
watching
Luckman.
Sid. Good old Sid.
Yeah, I know you do. We still have so much good stuff in here. You mentioned the Marino and Elway documentary. Now, a lot of folks say Joe Montana is the best quarterback ever. The people that grew up in the 80s, they say Brady, Manning, who? Montana's the best. You know what Montana says the best quarterback ever is? He says Dan Marino's the best. So these guys, obviously, a different era in the 80s. There was a lot more hits to the head. A lot more was let go. You put Joe Montana, Dan Marino in today's NFL, you might see some really good numbers from those guys. Awesome quarterbacks. 2 of the top 10 greatest ever. Montana being top 5 for me. A lot of goodies in here. Speaking of new school quarterbacks, how about Jaden Daniels? This guy is one of the best dual threat quarterbacks I've ever seen. A Heisman Trophy last year, the number 2 overall pick. Love me some Jaden Daniels. This kid's autograph value is going to skyrocket with every single waning year. Now, 3 rookies have gotten to the conference championship in the history of the National Football League in the Super Bowl era, Dom. 3 rookies. Mark Sanchez, Ben Roethlisberger, and Jaden Daniels. Now, we know Big Ben's one of the all-time greats, but his rookie year, Big Ben, game manager. Mark Sanchez, lucky. Now, I'll put it this way.
The Sanchez?
Just like Rex Grossman getting the Super Bowl, Mark Sanchez getting the AFC title game, lucky.
Back-to-back years.
Back-to-back years. The Commanders were in the NFC title game because of Jaden Daniels.
And nobody saw that coming.
He was not a game manager.
Right.
Nobody saw it coming. He was a runner. He was a passer. He was the biggest reason they were in that game.
And
what?
my fantasy quarterback in our work fantasy league.
And you won fantasy. Guess what?
Yeah.
It adds up. Speaking of Jaden Daniels, probably the guy that had the second best rookie season of any quarterbacks. Actually had more touchdown passes than Jaden. Bo Nix on the Oregon Authentic. Quack, quack. Very clean lid right there. And then here's a guy that I think I'm going to choose my words very carefully because I don't want to be on one of those tombstones that he puts up for Halloween. Myles Garrett.
Oh, I was gonna say.
He claimed he didn't want to be in Cleveland because, he wants to win. And then they gave him the fattest contract of any non-quarterback ever. And then
I thought it was the Kenny Pickett trade.
he went back to Cleveland.
I thought
but we get a lot of Myles Garrett Cleveland. We don't get Myles Garrett A&M stuff. Let this sink in. He's the highest paid non-quarterback in the history of the NFL.
Damn.
That tells you how talented he is. It's an awesome helmet there on the A&M. One we don't get in the break room often. Got to get that Myles Garrett. We have the Ohio State Heisman triple signed lid. You guys will see Heisman running back Eddie George, Heisman quarterback Troy Smith, and the only running back, the only football player in college history to win 2 Heismans, Archie Griffin. More autographs, more autograph value on that triple signed OSU lid. We have Ladd McConkey still out there on Georgia. Record-setting rookie season with the Chargers. Devontae Smith with the Heisman inscription. One of the best route runners I've seen. There's a Josh Hines in here. Josh Hines Allen, the terrific pass rusher. We have D-Hop, DeAndre Hopkins on the Clemson helmet. Then Jim Harbaugh. We talk about coaches and NFL versus college. We have guys like Urban Meyer who were, very good college coaches, just terrible NFL coaches. To be really good at both levels speaks a lot to you just get football and you get character and people.
That's right.
Jim Harbaugh, great in the NFL, great in college, makes everybody better. With those 3 secondary headliners, it's a 14 in 26 chance at a headliner in the college. Comment with the Collinsworth quote. Here's a guy who.
Here's
I
a
like
guy,
it, Chris
Al.
Knowles.
Here's a guy, Al. He checks every box.
He's just so good. Well, it's easy to say that about all the guys in our break room. Here's this vault break, by the way, guys. We have 5 boxes left in the old vault. Lawrence Taylor headliner left in that one. Then the new vault actually is down to 23 boxes, and we still have 15 headliners, Dom, in 23 boxes. I believe we have all the secondary headliners left. Ty Law, Patrick Willis, Sauce Gardner, Donovan McNabb. I like that one. Mm-hmm. And then Richard Seymour. And then all the photo headliners, I believe, left as well, except for John Elway. We have the Barry Sanders flex, the best running back of all time. I don't even know what to call this. It's like lightning. It's got a lot of goodies coming out of that helmet. It's like him on the field. Lightning, right? Ooh. That's what it looks like, Dom.
Nice.
Lightning, Barry Sanders on the speed flex. We do have the Justin Jefferson speed flex in here still. This is a clean lid, the STS. Probably the best receiver in the league, Justin Jefferson. We still have ourselves a Kyler Murray flex. Very clean Cardinal helmet with that visor. Again, worth over $1,000. We have a Roger Staubach speed flex. I've never seen him on a speed flex before. That's new.
Now that you mention it, I don't think I have either. Nice.
The best Cowboy quarterback of all time. Mr. Staubach is out there. We do have the Steve Smith Sr., one of the fastest receivers of all time. Used to be my Madden receiver, Dom, with speed. We have a Baker Mayfield authentic, top 3 in touchdowns and passing yards last season. There's a Giants triple signed. That is Taylor Tuck. And I'm going to butcher this. I know he's a great player. Umanora. How do you say it properly?
O.C. Umanora?
That's the fireworks guy, right?
No, that's Jason Pierre-Paul.
Oh, my bad. I got it mixed up.
Umanora, I believe it is.
God, it's so hard to say names. But anyway, triple signed, incredible pass rush, part of that Giants team that knocked off the 07 Patriots. Mm-hmm. Then we have the Lawrence Taylor and Bill Parcells, one of the best coaches ever, Bill Parcells, and the greatest defensive player of all time, Lawrence Taylor, on that Giants authentic. We did pull the Terrell Davis. That is correct. You are right. Terrell Davis is gone as well. So 2 headliners are gone. Not on the board. Okay. I just was counting. I was miscounted by 1. So everything else is left, though, except for TD and John Elway. We do have in our practice squad 13 boxes left, 5 total headliners left. Brian Urlacher, one of the greatest linebackers of all time. Max Crosby, one of the best pass rushers in the league. Emmitt Smith in the football. Crosby, by the way, being coached by a guy now, speaking of really good in college and the NFL. Love me, their new coach.
Pete Carroll?
Pete Carroll, very, very happy. That's who I wanted the Bears to get, by the way. Because I think the Bears need to change the culture. That's the guy I know Ben Johnson is fun, it's exciting, but I wanted a guy for the Bears. It's called a sure thing. I know he's not going to be there for a long time, but I actually wanted Harbaugh a couple years ago, who was available in our college series on a Michigan helmet, or I wanted Pete Carroll this time around. I'm in the minority, Tom. I like Ben Johnson. I'm excited about him. I think it's a good hire. It's a good risk. But the guy I most wanted personally was Pete Carroll in the offseason.
Proven winner. Max
Right?
Crosby. He loves that Pete Carroll's coming to town.
And that's why he's staying there.
Geno.
Geno Smith now the quarterback there. We do have Rodney Harrison and Keon Coleman, secondary headliners, guys, in that practice squad as well. We have ourselves black and blue. Man, a lot of headliners left in here as well. We got ourselves black and blue, 15 boxes left, 8 total headliners, 7 of them are photoed. All of these are authentic helmets, too, by the way. Barry Sanders still lurking in here on the beautiful Rave helmet, the best running back of all time. For me, Emmitt Smith, a top 5 back ever on a Speed Flex, the greatest Cowboy of all time. Speaking of top 10 running backs, I know Chris Knowles in here in the chat. Marshall Faulk, all-time great for the Rams. Bo Jackson, one of the best dual threat athletes. Steve Smith Sr. again on that beautiful flash. All day, Adrian Peterson, Boomer Sooner, and then Terrell Davis, another Hall of Fame running back. So many goodies left in that black and blue. Would have been better if you were talking about Josh Allen when you said that. Collinsworth to Allen is Madden to Favre. I will say Chris Collinsworth. I personally think Chris Collinsworth gets a lot of hate, Dom. That's just my 2 cents because he loves Mahomes. He loves Josh Allen. If I got to watch in the stadium and I got to watch those guys, every other week, I'd be saying the same thing. So shout out to Chris Collinsworth. Disrespect. I know, Jared, I'm still sad about it. Sorry for Mizzou. I am still sorry. It was a rough game last night, to say the least. My Tigers are no longer dancing, which was expected. We choke. I know what it's like to be a Mizzou fan and a Bears fan and a Cubs fan. And, anyway, I'm going to go down that sad road right now, Dom. We do have in the jerseys left, Marshall Faulk. More goodies left for our guy, Chris Knowles. We have a Dwight Freeney on that Coach jersey. Brian Dawkins, one of the best safeties ever. And my favorite jersey left, Anquan Bolden. Yeah. Not on the Cardinals, though, on the Ravens. So, very underappreciated receiver, one of the all-time greats, Anquan Bolden. We do have 6 to go in that mini break. A lot of fresh-looking minis in here. Pretty much, I think everything is left except for, I believe, Champ Bailey, Kurt Warner. Those are out there. I think the only one that we have pulled is the Reno Cunningham, Dom. So many big names. We have a Rave Mini of Jared Verse. Another good one for Chris Knowles, a Rams fan. Marshall Faulk, speaking of Ram fans. Kurt Warner on the Cardinals. NFC West is loaded. My goodness, so many headliners in there. NFC North, names like Jared Allen still lurking. Justin Jefferson for Viking fans. Max Crosby, Champ Bailey in the AFC West. A lot of options, guys, in that Play Clock mini helmet series. We do have mystery boxes up. You can get the mini helmets, the jerseys as personals, or a headliner package. 1 jersey, 1 rep, 1 authentic, and 1 mini. A lot of goodies in there. I know someone earlier today asked, can you guys put Speed Flexes in the headliner package? We cannot. Because Speed Flexes, Dom, are only for the break room.
That's right.
The best stuff we offer on the break page is a break room exclusive. We will never see a Speed Flex in the headliner package. You want a Speed Flex? The best place to go is either the Diamond helmets with the Ray Lewis, DJ Moore, and Peyton Manning, or the Vault that has tons of them left, including Kyler Murray, Barry Sanders. We have Justin Jefferson, Roger Staubach, and of course the college. 2 to go in that double, by the way. We still got the beautiful Caleb Flex. We got the Drew Brees Flex. So let me ask you this, Dom. What's your favorite helmet in the break room right now?
Probably the Drew Brees one. Or Parcells and Lawrence Taylor in the vault.
Okay.
Between those 2.
Okay, I'm in the jerseys, minis in college. Let's get me Knicks, Falk, and Verse. There we go, Chris. What positive attitude from Chris, Dom. It's all about positive attitude, man. It goes such a long way, not only in the break room with luck and karma, but also in life, man. You bring that positive energy, things tend to go so well. How often do we see guys that talk about, oh, I lost a lot last night. I lost so much money last night. You give yourself negative energy, you talk about how much you lose again, right? Winners think like winners. That's the way to think, man. Positivity goes a long way. I love the attitude, Chris. Positive Friday, and positive Chris knows is good people here in the break room. So college, I'm thinking, is next. 2 to go.
Yes, sir.
2 to go in that college break. My favorite helmet in the break room, Dom. It's tough. It is tough. I am stuck between the Caleb helmet. As a Bears fan, I love this helmet. USC as well. Very, very clean lid. But low-key, I really like the Barry Sanders. You know, I'm a Barry Sanders groupie. We got lightning coming out of it. This guy was lightning on the field. Although, if we're being honest, aesthetically, look-wise, not factoring the player name, the two coolest-looking helmets to me, you know me, I'm a sucker for a chrome. It is DJ Moore Chrome Flex, and there's also the beautiful Ray Lewis Chrome Flex. I don't know what it is, Dom. Chrome helmets, they get me excited. I wake up out of bed every morning thinking, am I going to pull a chrome today? And if the answer is no, then I get a little bit upset. Chromes just look the coolest. I know they're the most expensive. I always ask our owner who purchases the helmets, I ask him, what helmet costs us the most as a company to get? His answer is always chrome.
There you go.
What does that mean if it costs us the most? It means it's worth the most money to you guys, the customers at home. I'm like Fight Club, says Chris. We don't talk about losses. There we go. What does Herm Edwards always say, Dom?
Hello, we play to win the game.
Exactly right.
People forget after that speech, the Jets went on a run and they went to the playoffs. They were below 500, and then after that speech, I think they went 7-2 and reached the playoffs that year. So it worked.
There you go. Kamen, you get a double chrome tonight, says King. I hope so. I hope so, man. Last thing I want, it's always like, it's my last work day of the week. I'm back on Monday, and my weekend mood depends on how many chromes I pulled. So if I don't pull at least 2 chromes, Dom, my fiance gets mad at me. She's like, why are you so crabby? It's like, I only pulled 1 chrome last night. You don't want that for her.
After you said it's your Friday, I got a little...
I'm sorry, Dom.
I don't feel sorry anymore for you.
I'm sorry, bud. You got 2 more days. I got you. So practice squad left, Jonathan. You can get a Brian Urlacher Authentic for as low as $49. One of the best linebackers of all time. Emmitt Smith football, NFL's all-time leading rusher. And we have the Max Crosby jersey as well. The Condor, they call this guy. Beast. Rodney Harrison, Keon Coleman. Secondary headliners left. 13 boxes left. 5 headliners in the practice squad. There's some goodies left in there. So let's talk about the college, though, Dom. Is that sold out yet?
1 spot to go.
1 spot to go. So real quick, let's look at this college series. Now, we pulled the Bo Jackson flex, and we pulled the Ricky and Earl flex. But if I'm looking at the best names in this series, Caleb and Breeze, all due respect to Ricky Earl, Baker Mayfield, Bo Jackson, those are standard flexes. So the 2 best flexes that are customized are Caleb and Drew. The 2 best are left as far as the flexes. You want to go non-flexes? What are the best non-flexes in here? Joe Montana, Dan Marino, and Jaden Daniels. All those are left as well. I know Lawrence Taylor went. I know Baker Mayfield went, Bo Jackson. But a lot of the best stuff in the college still remains for you guys to get, right? I think we're sold out. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Is that Michael?
That's Michael.
Michael, what's up, Convey? Conveying a message here in the break room. And guess what, Dom? I know TJ Anzalone has been talking about this. If we close the college tonight or the black and blue, we'll get you guys a brand spanking new series, and you guys will not be disappointed, to say the least. Class dismissed. That Ray Lewis is up on eBay for over $1,700, says Green GM. Exactly right. I always say those chrome flexes are worth typically between $1,500 and $2,000. If you ever say I misquote a value, there you go, Green MGM. In that ballpark for sure on that Ray Lewis Chrome Flex. Now, Green GM, $1,700 or $96? What's better? Because you can get it for $96 in the break room. Heck, even if you buy out the whole diamond break, you're looking at a little bit less than $800, Dom. Still worth roughly half of what that helmet is actually worth.
That's right.
And there's only 12 boxes left. Peyton Manning flex, DJ Moore flex, Ray Lewis flex, AJ Brown, Deion Sanders. 5 headliners left, Green GM. A lot of goodies in there. So this is a double, looks like, in the college.
Yes.
College double. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. First come, first serve. We got Donnie the Hut, who is now known as Jabba, or Donnie, Jabba the Hut, excuse me. Jabba the Hut in the break room. Corey Doback, Chris Knowles, Paul Filanowski, Sean Schumann, Jared Menser, and Michael Convey. We got 22 and 28 in the college. Do you know Michael Convey's favorite number, Dom? 28. Or 22, excuse me, 22. He always calls 22, at least in my shows. So, Mr. 22, they're calling him. I don't know if he's a Swiftie or an Emmitt Smith fan, but he always calls that number. He's always feeling 22 here at Ultimate Autographs. His son's birthday. Okay, that's a better reason than Taylor Swift. I'm sorry, Tay-Tay. A little bit better reason than Taylor Swift. Makes sense. Got to go with the son's birthday. Alrighty, guys. Pulling up the randomizer 6 times on the way. Class dismissed college. By the way, real quick, Dom, before you move that, no, you're good. I just want to show these guys what the filler hits look like in the college. Look at this Chris Johnson helmet and tell me you're not obsessed. That's what the fillers look like in the college, Dom. Pretty cool if you ask me.
Yes, sir. Beautiful.
Pretty cool if you ask me. All right, I'm going to get you guys randomized first, but then we got 2 boxes coming up. Speaking of college, the March Madness underway for the night. My big upset is tonight, Dom. Akron, let's go!
Zips.
They're about to start here in a little bit. Akron tipping off against Arizona in a little bit in the Madness. There you go. Right now, Florida up big on Norfolk State. Kentucky up early on Troy by 2 points. New Mexico up early on Marquette, going on right now in tonight's games. So let's get these guys set up here. We got 6 clicks on the way for our spots in the college break. Man, I love college football. Can we just push forward the clock, Dom, and get the college football? I don't know. I just want to see some football, man.
I'm all for push forward in the clock right now.
Right?
All for it.
Now, we got ourselves Paul Filanowski. He's got Purdue, Michigan, and UCLA. They call him Paul Wall. And yes, William, I know Paul Wall, the rapper, my man.
Houston's finest.
Right? Now, we got Donnie DeHut, a.k.a. Donnie Jabba Hutt, in the USC, Kentucky, Clemson, UCF spot. Looking for a little bit of Caleb Williams on the speed flex. Sean Schumann, he's got Auburn, Pitt, and FSU. How about a Dan Marino authentic there, Sean Z? Corey's got OSU, UNC, and Cal. Looking for a triple sign Ohio State helmet. When it comes to college football players, does not get better than Archie Griffin. The only guy to win 2 Heisman trophies, legend. We got Corey in the Texas, Bama, BC, and ECU spot. Michael's got A&M. Could be that Myles Garrett. Georgia, Illinois, Miami. LSU, Oklahoma, and Syracuse's Jared Menser. Jerry, you got the spot for Jaden Daniels, the Heisman winner. Now we got Notre Dame, Oregon, and Liberty. Oregon, let's go, says Chris. He's a quack fan, and he wants that Bo Nix. Chris is feeling hungry. He's like, does Bo know that he's coming home to me? Let's see. The other Bo Nix. All right. The first box of the night here tonight in the college. Oh, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. I am liking what I'm seeing here. Both the helmet and the player. One of the all-time greats, Dan Marino. The Pitt Panther authentic. Very clean, blue across the top. Who's got the Pitt spot? That would be Sean Schumann. Let's go, Sean Z. One of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game. Pro and college football Hall of Famer. You know, when he retired from the NFL, Dom, this guy had all the records, Dan Marino. A guy that was quite frankly, ahead of his time, right? In 1984, had 48 passing touchdowns. That record stood for about 20 years. This guy got that career started at Pitt, Dan Marino, and somehow, Dom, he was actually a late first-round pick out of Pitt, which made 0 sense. But Sean Schumann, you got yourself an all-time great quarterback, Dan the Man Marino.
The rumor was he smoked the weed. That's why he fell in the draft. Tell you, I think the Dolphins started that rumor so he would fall in the draft so they could pick him.
Do you think Ricky Williams got inspired by him?
He did play for the Dolphins later on.
I'm just saying. A first-team All-American in college in 81, by the way. So, yeah, he was a great college player. 27th overall pick. The Dolphins got themselves a hashtag steal, right? Nice says, Shoe Dog, that lid looks clean. I got to take you back to a time in the break room when Steven and I were working together. This was, back when we were 2 studios ago, Dom. We had like less guys on staff, less shows, and we pulled our first Pitt Panther Authentic, and Steven and I were just in awe.
It's beautiful.
It looks so good. Now we're so accustomed to seeing this, but this is one of the sharpest college helmets ever. Ironically, part of a school that has some of the best players ever. Never all on a team. Football's a team game. Dan Marino, though. What was it? Darrelle Revis. Larry Fitzgerald.
Tony Dorsett.
Kenny
Pickett.
Curtis Martin. What'd you say in there?
Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin, thank you. Aaron Donald went to Pitt, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
So, so many icons for the Pitt Panthers. But I will still say, as good as all those players are, the greatest Panther of them all, Dan Marino. Nice, says Jonathan. Yes, sir. Guys, the college series is insane. I am personally upset it's still here. Because we dropped this on Wednesday, Dom.
That's right.
This college should be gone tonight, guys. Don't make Dan Marino, Joe Montana, Jaden Daniels, Drew Brees, and Caleb Williams mad. Awesome series. Get those spots, Dom. Give them the point. Beautiful lid, Dan Marino. This one will probably make it to the end of the show. We'll see. There's a lot of flexes out there. But I don't know. This might be my favorite non-flex that we have in the break room. Dan Marino.
Nice hit, Shoe Dog.
Shoe Dog in the house. I did emo you, Shoe Dog, just to clarify, buddy. That refund did go through. Ned and I were looking at that this afternoon. So you are good on the refund. Don't expect the gift card. That refund will be kicked back to you, my man, Sean Schumann. Yep, Chris, Darrelle Revis as well. I think Chris the guy that got the Revis Speed Flex out of the high roller last night? Because that thing was sick.
Let you know. David won the Darrelle Revis.
David Murak,
Yes.
the sniper. Of course he did.
Now that I look at it, I remember that break.
Of course he did. Oh, this is cool. This is not even listed, Dom. I know it's a replica, but it's an awesome clean LSU lid. One of the best cornerbacks, Patrick Peterson, on the LSU lid. Very, very sharp helmet. LSU spot going to Jared Menser. Congrats on Patrick Peterson. He's one of the best guys out there. Obviously, 8-time Pro Bowler in the NFL. Big-time star with LSU, though, man.
Yep.
They've had so many good players drafted out of LSU. A lot of the receivers get a lot of credit. Great defensive back. Former All-American, Jim Thorpe winner, Jack Tatum Trophy winner, SEC Special Teams Player of the Week, great return guy as well. A guy that probably down the road, Dom, we could be looking at him as a pro and a college football Hall of Famer. That's how good Patrick Peterson is. The yellow and purple just look well together as well.
Yeah, LSU, one of the best looking standard helmets in all of college football. Great looking lid, but we're pulling LSU. LSU, we want to see still out there, Jaden Daniels.
Jaden.
But a very nice hit
Jaden
for Jared.
Daniels. I've referenced this before. I went to the Mizzou LSU game a couple years ago, Dom, and sometimes like I've covered Mahomes. I've seen Mahomes in person back in my TV days when I was in Missouri. You see Mahomes, you just know. I felt the same thing watching this as a fan, watching Jaden Daniels against Mizzou a couple years ago. Like in person, it just looks different. You see that guy, you just know.
Unreal.
He might already be a top 5 quarterback. If he's not, he certainly will be soon. Jaden Daniels.
For sure.
So what a draft this last draft is. I mean, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, all available in the college series, by the way. You look at Michael Penix, looked good late last year. I think Drake May has looked good, what we've seen of him. One of the best quarterback drafts in recent memory, to say the least.
Yeah, jury's still out on J.J. McCarthy, but Kevin O'Connell, what he did with Sam Darnold this year, has to at least have you a little excited for J.J.
Sure.
And it helps having Justin Jefferson to throw to.
Makes you think of that Elway and Marino draft, right? Those guys were pretty good. Marino's off the board, but Elway was available in the vault. But how about Montana also available in the college, Dom, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Daniels on LSU in the college break. Did you just find out, Jake Colvin? Jaden Daniels on LSU. I think we haven't been hyping it up enough, which, honestly, last night was high roller, so I get it, but...
Maybe Jared's like, no, I like Jaden Daniels when he was on ASU better.
He was on Arizona State with Brandon Ayuk as his wide receiver.
Yes, but Jaden Daniels, great season.
Yes,
It's LSU Tigers. Go Tigers.
It's like Joe Burrow was at Ohio State, but, I think of Joe Burrow as an LSU quarterback.
Right.
Maybe it makes sense with all the good LSU players that people play better in LSU, Dom. Yes, sir. I think I didn't write up the Peterson foul.
No, I think he did.
No, okay, what's that? Oh, that's just the box of
That was
Chris Johnson. I got you.
Thank you, sir.
We do have a mini break coming up. Mini double is next, and maybe more college, maybe some diamonds, guys. Keep it rolling tonight. Mini double number 1, the play clock. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. This is the brand new mini series, guys, with only one headliner off the board. So who's got some numbers? Looks like they did. Maybe it was even a personal, Dom. My vote, 11 and 10 and 16 we did last time. Ava wants the wheel for both. Okay. He calls it the wheel of fire, which is opposite what I call it. I call it the wheel of death, but up to you guys what you want to call it, Dom. Again, in my shows, box number mojo tends to be better. For some hosts, though, and some customers, the wheel tends to be better. Everyone's got their personal preference, Dom.
That's right.
Abel clearly believes in the wheel of fire. I call it the wheel of death, personally.
Superstitions.
Should it be fire or death? Let's see here, Abel. To be fair, everything is fire in the break room. All the stuff is good in here. But is it a headliner that's really good or a filler that is pretty good? We got box 5, Dom. Box 5 coming up. Cinco. We got ourselves 3 as well. So 3 and 5 coming up in our mini helmets. Good luck, guys. Lance Abbott, Michael Convey, Abel Lozano, Chris Knowles, Bruce Redler, all in this break. A lot of Bruce here. That Bruce Wayne flying out of his mansion to join the breaks, Dom. Mm-hmm. I think it's Bruce.
I got my, I don't know if you can see this, but it's kind of a Batman shirt.
Oh, I like it. I just saw that Bateman commercial you're talking about. It's hilarious.
There he is.
Batman, very nice.
Not my Bateman shirt. That hasn't come in the mail yet.
I got you.
That was a funny commercial.
It was a funny commercial. 6 clicks. We got Bruce up top in the NFC North. Chris Knowles right below in the NFC South. Lance Abbott, NFC East. Bruce Redler, NFC West, AFC North. Abel Lozano, AFC South. Michael Convey, AFC East. And Bruce Redler in the AFC West. 3 and 5 in the play clock mini helmets. Double the boxes, double the fun here. Good luck, guys. We got 39 people watching, Dom. The Steven Jackson number.
Yeah. Oregon
Shout out
State.
to Steven Jackson.
Oregon State. I like that. We have that Rams, the triple sign, the
multi-sign?
Falk, and Steven Jackson.
That's very cool.
I think we had Bettis on there as well one time.
Right?
Because I was going to say, we had 4 on there. I think Bettis
It was Bettis.
Yeah.
We do have Marshall in the black and blue, by the way, as well. Do you know, first loves in life, Dom? You can think of your first love, right?
Sure.
My first love when it comes to autographs. And this is the guy that we don't get in the break room much anymore. This was the early stages of Ultimate Autographs about 4 years ago, long before your time, Dom. This guy used to be a break room regular. It is the first autograph that I fell in love with. So this mini helmet holds a special place in my heart. It is Dermontti Dawson for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Hall of Fame center, Bruce Redler. Look at this. D. Dawson. Such a impeccable and perfect autograph. Bruce Redler, congrats on Dawson.
Nice hit.
That is very, very nice. Dermontti. It was technically, though, it's not a headliner now. It's an all-time great football player, Dom. No doubt about that. Dermontti Dawson was an absolute icon. But, like I did say, Box Number Mojo gets more headliners for these guys. 7-time Pro Bowler, 6-time All-Pro, Hall of Famer, part of the Hall of Fame All-90s team, that Decades team. Bruce Redler, Dermontti Dawson.
I say, Bruce.
Very cool. Told you, Abel. Look, man. Look, it's all mojo, all juju. I will tell you, AFC South has some good stuff. Never sleep on the AFC South. Get an Earl Campbell mini, an Oiler mini. You'll be very happy. But I always encourage them to call box numbers, Dom. So don't say I didn't tell you, right?
That's right.
Don't say I didn't tell you. Yes, TJ, everything is left in the vault except for the Terrell Davis and the John Elway. And then TJ in the Diamonds. We got 5 headliners left in 12 boxes. Peyton Manning Speed Flex, DJ Moore Speed Flex, Ray Lewis Speed Flex, AJ Brown, and Deion Sanders Authentics. A lot of goodies in there, man. A lot of goodies. Can you check Will's order number by chance, Dom? Did you see his comment?
Mm-hmm.
Dom will check there, Sir Will. Robert already looking for a trade for that Marino. Chris says the wheel is fine. It's the randomizer that kills me. Haha. Apparently, Chris, you're not praying to the randomizer gods enough, right?
So it looks like they did that mini 9 o'clock show. Unfortunately, William, you did not win. AJ Brown and Earl Campbell came out. Spencer won AJ Brown and Travis won Earl Campbell.
All right, there you go. Thank you, Dom, for the update.
No problem.
Dermontti Dawson going back in his home. I always say Pittsburgh Steelers, man. All their players, Dom, the cleanest of autos.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very nice. Second mini, box 5. The Joe Flacco box. In the Joe Flacco box, of course, we have a Super Bowl MVP, a 2-time Super Bowl winner, Hall of Fame quarterback, Phil Simms for the Giants. That is Lance Abbott. 1 spot, Lance. Congrats on your Phil Simms mini. That is very, very nice. Coached by Bill Parcells. Bill Parcells, still out there in the vault, right?
That's right.
Very, very cool. Very, very cool indeed. I know Phil Simms has those quarterback videos. Does a great job on TV as well. Very, very cool. Actually, excuse me, Dom. I do want to make one correction. Not a Hall of Famer, not yet at least, but 2-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Super Bowl champion. Very, very clean lid on Phil Simms.
Has the best completion percentage in a Super Bowl game. He was 21 for 24.
That's pretty good. I would take that, wouldn't you?
I'll take that.
Nice job, Lance. Jerseys left King include Marshall Faulk, Dwight Freeney, Brian Dawkins, and Anquan Bolden. Now, those are our jerseys that are left, good sir. Now, I get the Phil Simms written up, and let's take a peek at what we are closest on right now. I'm seeing 6 to go in that Diamond Quad, 5 to go in that Vault Quad, 5 to go in that College Single, 5 to go in the Black and Blue Quad, 5 to go in the Practice Squad, 3 left in the Practice Squad Single, so 4 to go in the jerseys, 5 to go in the Diamond Single. So we are moving across the page. Dom, the magic number, as you and I both know, is 3.
Mm-hmm.
So once the break is more than halfway there, it's going to sell out right away. Diamond Single, 5 to go. We knock out 2 spots. It'll sell within 5 minutes or less. Now, Jersey break, 4 to go. Knock off 1 spot. It'll sell within 5 minutes or less. This break in the Practice Squad should be gone in the next 5 minutes or so. 3 spots already left there. 5 to go in the Quad, Black and Blue. And then 5 to go in the College Single. Again, guys, just a quick reminder. Still got the OSU Heisman triple signed. We still have so many goodies. Drew Brees Flex, Caleb Williams Flex, Jaden Daniels, Joe Montana Authentic, Bo Nix, Myles Garrett, OSU triple sign, Lad McConkey, Devontae Smith. A lot of really good stuff in the college. For $91, get a speed flex of Caleb Williams worth closer to $1,500 or more, Dom. $91, a Drew Brees custom speed flex. Let's get that college moving tonight. A break I strongly recommend. And if you want speed flexes, how's this? I can talk about 12 boxes left in the diamonds, and I can talk about 5 headliners. But Dom, let's talk about speed flexes. We have 3 speed flexes left in 12 boxes. It's a 1 in 4 chance the next box coming out is a speed flex. And they're not just 3 speed flexes. They're 3 amazing speed flexes. We have the best regular season quarterback of all time. In my opinion, the second best quarterback to ever play the game, Peyton Manning, with my favorite visor color on that Colt speed flex. Then aesthetically, look-wise, the 2 best helmets in the room, look-wise, even better than Caleb. I'm sorry, Dom. It's the Ray Lewis two-tone chrome flex. The purple and gold looks insane on NFL's all-time tackle leader. People said online going for $1,700, Dom. That's what the customer said, not me, right?
Green GM.
I'd pay $1,700 for that. DJ Moore as well on that chrome flex. That thing is absolutely clean. Love the blue, the orange. Just pops together. What's left in the black and blue, says Will? Let me ask you this question, Will. Do you like running backs, brother? Because if you like running backs, the black and blue is for you, right? I mean, we have in this series, Dom, arguably 5 of the 10 greatest running backs to ever play the game. And that's not even counting Bo Jackson, because Bo Jackson is also iconic. Emmitt Smith speed flex, top 5 back of all time. Barry Sanders, top 5 back of all time. Adrian Peterson, top 5 back of all time. Marshall Faulk, top 10 running back of all time. Terrell Davis, top 10 running back of all time. I'm calling this it's called the black and blue, Dom, not for the imperfections, but for how many guys these running backs made black and blue. Terrell Davis, Adrian Peterson, Bo Jackson, Marshall Faulk, Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith. These guys either ran you over, or actually in the case of Barry Sanders, he made you black and blue by tripping on the ground and falling flat on your face. A lot of great running backs left in here. Not to mention the Steve Smith Sr., the first Carolina Panther helmet of Steve Smith I've ever seen in a break room, Dom.
Nice.
And we have one in the vault as well, by the way. One in the vault as well. Giants got their quarterback, Jameis Winston. There we go.
They got a quarterback. I don't know if it's their quarterback.
I think that, their passing numbers will go up. They'll have more passing yards, more passing touchdowns, and more interceptions. You get the best of all the worlds, Dom. Famous Jameis.
Malik Neighbors' stats will look good.
Yeah, Malik Neighbors isn't complaining. You saw what happened with Jerry Jeudy. I'll give you the Phil Simms mini. And that vault break, by the way, guys, the vault that is 5 to go. Again, here's that Barry Sanders Lightning helmet. I've never seen that exact Barry Sanders helmet. That is unique, and that is very, very cool for Barry Sanders. I've never seen a Lawrence Taylor and Bill Parcells dual sign helmet. One of the best coaches of all time, and probably the best defensive player to ever play the game. That's new. The second Steve Smith Sr. helmet I've seen in the break room on the Camo Authentic. We don't get a lot of Kyler Murray in the room. I believe the first Roger Staubach flex I've seen. I have seen the Baker Mayfield burnt orange flex or burnt orange flash, but I love it. I never get sick of this one, Dom.
Beautiful.
So Micah Parsons still in here for Cowboy Nation. We got the Taylor Tuck, the triple sign giant helmet. So many goodies in there. Troy Polamalu, one of the best safeties ever. A lot of good stuff left, guys, in that Vault series as well. So question is for you guys, what would you guys, the customers, like to break? I've already recommended the Vault, the Diamond in the College, the 3 best breaks in the room. What do you guys want to do, the customers? A lot of good options on the break page. I just can't get over $96. You snag a Peyton Manning Speed Flex, or you snag a Ray Lewis or DJ Moore Chrome for $96 in the diamonds. And that to me is kind of wild. Or let's look at the vault, Dom. So we have a Lawrence Taylor left in the old vault, right? Imagine being a Giants fan. You get in this quad box. You get 3 from the new set, and then you get one from the old. You can walk away with a Lawrence Taylor and Bill Parcells dual sign, then the triple signed, then the Lawrence Taylor in the old series. You can get 3 helmets for the Giants with 6 autographs total, all with one spot. Snag the 2 Giant lids, snag the Rogers Tall Box Speed Flex, and the other Lawrence Taylor Authentic. You're looking at over probably north of $3,000 easily in value for less than $400. Giant fans, where we at?
Sounds like a giant steal.
Giant, ooh. Boy, Riders are back, huh?
I got them working hard.
I think they were off with all the training. You had to do training, Dom.
That's right.
You gave the riders some time off.
My riders had to train the new riders I hired as well. So
Okay, I got you. So Dom is back with his jokes. So guys, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be here in the break room? What is tickling your fancy, right? There are a lot of options, and sometimes it's a little overwhelming what the options are. Sometimes we need somebody to suggest something in the chat, and the rest will follow them, Dom, right?
Good point.
Got a lot of followers here in the break room.
Close on that vault, so definitely going to get that done. That quad, which is 3 from the new and 1 from the old. And vaults are awesome, man. It's full-size helmets, that brand new series. I want to see the Barry Sanders just to see what the heck that pattern is. But Parcells, man, how cool is that big tuna? Bill Parcells, one of the greatest coaches of all time.
We don't get that in the break room. I think the guys don't really get. I know everyone gets so speed flex obsessed, but I would say look for autographs you don't see often. Like look for a Bill Parcells auto. I've never seen that in the break room. I've never seen a Tuck autograph either, by the way, Giants fans.
And Umanor as well.
Right?
I
just don't want to pronounce his name. I know who he is. I'm bad at pronouncing that.
I do that in the 1 to 4 with Giannis.
Okay. It's Antetokounmpo.
I see. That's the one I can't do. I can knock
At least
out,
you don't call him Giannis.
Yes.
Some people do that.
I can knock out Tua, Tunga Bailoa. That is easy for me. The Giannis, I struggle with that one. So he's just a Greek freak to me.
I just go with Tua.
But yeah, I mean, that is such a cool helmet right there. That's the helmet that, I don't want to say ruined history, but prevented a perfect season. If you're a 72 Dolphin fan, you like that helmet.
Mm-hmm. I mean, how do you beat a great team? How do you beat a Tom Brady, a Patrick Mahomes, a Peyton Manning?
Look at this,
pressure.
Look at this Super Bowl. With the
Look pressure,
at the two
baby.
Super Bowls that Patrick Mahomes lost to the Bucks and the Eagles. Pressure.
Offensive line problems. Although a lot of people would have problems against those guys, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of people will have problems against those guys. The triple sign giant lid. Honestly, I have not seen any one of those autos in the break room. It's actually
Michael Strahan, yeah.
I don't know why the graphic is wrong.
I thought they fixed that.
Did they not fix it? Can you look into it and message her just in case?
Because it was like that on Wednesday as well. And I said that is Michael Strahan, so I just assumed that was fixed. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, we can maybe shoot Jessica a message, get that updated Michael Strahan, which is still cool, though.
Yeah.
3 to go in the diamond single, says Bill Losi. That's the home stretch number. Let's go, Bill.
Let's go, Bill.
Bill Losi, the break room winner. You know what I'm going for, Dom?
What is that?
Bill, not the science guy.
Oh, okay.
Bill.
It's been a while.
Boy, you did not pay attention in science class.
That's what they play, too, so I did not pay attention. Once those TVs came out, I'm like, I'm taking a nap.
And to think people thought you went to Harvard, Dom.
I took a nap at Harvard. So that's what they played. Bill Nye, the science guy in Harvard.
Just Nicholas, right? Just Nicholas. What's up, Bill? Long time no see, Mr. Low C. What was Bill's squad? Do you remember Bill's team? Bill Low C?
I do not remember Bill's team.
I was going to say, he probably just likes good helmets, right? Deion Sanders on that Lunar. You know, we get a lot of Deion Sanders on the Cowboys. We don't get that much Deion on the Falcons. I kind of like that. That's the team he started his career with, Deion Sanders.
Me too.
We do have the DJ Moore, Ray Lewis Chrome Flexes again, guys. Peyton Manning Speed Flex. AJ Brown on the Authentic. I love the AB11 where he puts the number on there. And Bill's a Bears fan. Bill knows this very, very well, Dom. We do not get a lot of Bears Speed Flexes in the break room. They are rare. So a DJ Moore Speed Flex, this is unique. This is rare in the break room, the Chrome Flex. Bill might not have a chance at something like this for a while. I got news for you, though, Bill. We have another Bear speed flex, and it's not where you might expect it to be. In the college series, and it does actually have Bears on it too, Dom, right? We have this Caleb Williams speed flex. This is the USC, and the Bears rip on that same helmet. The 2024 first overall draft pick, Caleb Williams.
Yeah, if I'm a Bears fan, I love that DJ Moore. That is a beautiful helmet, but I want the franchise quarterback.
I actually want both.
Can't go wrong with
I
both.
get them both.
Bill's in the diamond, so he's going to have a shot at DJ. Bill, get
Is
in
he
that
in the college?
Not. Let's
Bill's
see.
not in the college yet?
Not yet.
Okay, not yet.
Not
Okay. Does Caleb have to prove more to him? Maybe. A lot of people want to have things proved to
know.
you. I was on the airwaves a couple years ago, Dom, talking about how good Jalen Hurts is, and everyone's like, "I want to see him prove it." I'm like, "What else do you need to see him prove?" He was number 2 to MVP to Mahomes 2 years ago, and he lost in the Super Bowl. They're like, "Well, I want to see more." I told them, "Look, you guys will sleep on Jalen Hurts all you want. Just mark it down. This guy's going to be a winner." And guess what? Now he won a Super Bowl.
That's right.
Same thing goes with Caleb Williams. This guy, you can tell when a player is that talented, that good. You want to get this guy right now before the values in the market just skyrockets, right, Dom? Mm-hmm. That's what I'd go after.
That's right. It's like a nice investment piece. You want to get Apple before it takes off, and it's $200 a share. You want to give it $20 a share.
That's what I should have done.
We should have 40 years ago.
40 years ago.
We should have did that.
Steve Jobs didn't give me the insider info.
I told
But
you.
here I am giving you guys the insider info. Caleb Williams, the truth.
You told me to invest in the USFL. I lost a fortune in that.
I'm sorry, Dom. I would not advise you that. I have fights with Bears fans. Have I told you this? No. I got some Bear buddies, and that they still think Justin Fields is better than Caleb Williams. And I cannot believe that I have to take time out of my day to talk to people talking about who's better, Caleb or Justin Fields.
Yikes.
It just makes me go crazy.
Yikes.
Makes me go crazy. There's a lot of Bear fans that believe that. Bill, if you're one of them, I'm sorry, I love you. But a lot of people in Chicago think that. Just wait. 2 words. Just wait for Caleb Williams.
I'm not going to act like I'm John Madden or I'm, John Gruden, who knows everything, but sometimes I'm like, am I watching the same game as everyone else? Like with a quarterback like Justin Fields? Are we when people are like, oh, he's better than Caleb Williams, like, are we watching a different football game?
I think people like when you can run around and make plays.
Yeah, but when you lose all the time, and does it matter?
I mean, I don't disagree with you.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying people's reasoning. So, got in that quad B and B-sis tie. 3 left in the jerseys says Den. Den jerseys left Marshall Faulk, Dwight Freeney, Brian Dawkins, Anquan Bolden. It's hard because Williams will get an offensive to play with, right? Look, one of the most important things for a quarterback, and we witnessed it in the Super Bowl, the best quarterback in the NFL is Patrick Mahomes. Without an offensive line, which, to be honest with you, Dom, I watched a lot of Chief games. The offensive line was not great this year. They did a lot of short passes because they didn't have time to throw. Against the weaker teams, Mahomes' intelligence, Andy Reid's intelligence, it paid off. And it was exposed in the Super Bowl.
That's right.
Caleb Williams was the most sacked quarterback in the NFL last year.
Right.
Now, part of it is a rookie. He's got to get rid of the ball quicker. Not everyone could be Dan Marino and just get rid of it 2 seconds later.
What was Justin Fields traded for again? A 6th-round pick?
Something like that.
Okay.
Something like
There
that.
we go. Enough said.
And Caleb was the first overall pick.
Enough said.
I was going to say, you got to get a quarterback an offensive line. Without an offensive line, you will not succeed. So Kurt Warner, by the way, really good with the Rams. They got a lot of offensive line injuries. His last couple years with the Rams, not as good. Kurt Warner did not forget how to play quarterback. He went to Arizona, went to the Super Bowl. He's in the minis, by the way, Kurt Warner. So they get Caleb Williams an offensive line, which on paper, they have done it this offseason. Made a couple acquisitions. Let's see how they fit in the system as well. Obviously, unfortunately, with an offensive line, you got to have 5 guys. You can have 4 good guys and 1 weak link, and you still lose. So we'll see. But Caleb, I think, will be really, really good for sure. No doubt about that. Yeah, Julian, I was going over it here. And by the way, guys, for all the people that watch the show all the time, Dom, and I try to instill this in the new guys that are training here, we went over what's left in the college a bunch today. But this is why we always do it, because different people happen at different times. So, Julian, I'll do it again for you, brother. More than happy to let you know the college series is absolutely loaded, my man. We have an Ohio State Heisman triple sign helmet that includes Archie Griffin, the only two-time Heisman Trophy winner. Let that sink in. All the great college players, only one guy ever has won 2 Heisman trophies, just Archie Griffin. We have the Myles Garrett still in there. We have ourselves Jaden Daniels authentic, speaking of Heisman Trophy winners. Recent one, Joe Montana, that iconic Notre Dame gold, part of football history, Joe Montana. Myles Garrett on A&M. Devontae Smith, another Heisman Trophy winner as a wide receiver at that. Ladd McConkey, national champion at Georgia. I know it's not just Ladd, it's Brock Bowers and other guys, but Georgia with Ladd McConkey, back-to-back national champs. Georgia without Ladd McConkey, back-to-back no national champs.
Ooh.
Just saying. Guy makes it look a lot harder. Still got the Bo Nix authentic as well. Then I mentioned Drew Brees and Caleb Williams. Number 2 all-time in pass yards, passing touchdowns. This awesome Drew Brees flex. 13-time Pro Bowler. On top of that helmet, 1-time Super Bowl champion, the Super Bowl MVP. Beautiful lid there for Drew Brees. Then here's that Caleb, the Heisman Trophy. We have the beautiful Rip, the Bears, USC as well. That thing is nice. Archie should have signed it twice, Julian. I like that idea.
It's a good call. I saw that.
It's just Eddie George, and it's also Troy Smith, the quarterback. So, guys, get that college rolling. 49 of you guys watching. Keep those orders going. Let's knock out these breaks. I'm thinking Diamond Single, Dom, could be next.
Close on multiple breaks, so we'll definitely be breaking a few things coming up in just a matter of seconds. We're on the doorstep.
Let me drop this link in for you guys. Diamond Single. 2 spots left. Come and get it. Peyton Manning, Ray Lewis, DJ Moore, AJ Brown, Deion Sanders still available, guys, in that diamond. Akron is not looking good early, Dom. Down 19-13. Come on, Zips.
Are they playing Arizona?
Arizona.
There's just something about Arizona.
They always choke in the tournament.
They always choke in the tournament, but guess what? I fall for it each time. I don't know
I
why.
used to, not anymore. Akron's coming back, Dom. Mark it down, guys. Florida cruising today.
Jason Taylor there?
Kentucky's cruising. Jason Taylor, what?
Now Kentucky. Last year, what were they doing when they cost me my bracket in the first round?
It's
Jerks.
your fault, right?
Jerks.
I'm going to surprise you guys with a jersey number unless someone beats me to it, says King. Interesting. Well, let's see what that surprise is, my man.
What?
Let's see what that surprise is. A surprise number he's going to call.
You only got 30 options.
I mean, I guess he might surprise us. I'm going to come up with the player based on the jersey number he calls. 2 to go in that practice squad as well, by the way, and 1 to go in that jersey break. So I'll drop the practice squad link in as well. 2 spots to go. Get one of my favorite players as a kid, Brian Urlacher. What was your first ever football jersey, Don?
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre?
And it was one of the Value City jerseys, so it wasn't. It was an Adidas jersey, and Adidas was never a licensed sponsor for the Packers. So
You didn't know better at the
I
time.
still have the jersey though.
There you go.
It doesn't fit me. Before anyone asks, does not fit me, but I still have it. It's a nice little momentum.
It's a Brett Favre jersey. Come on.
My pops got it for me. Went to Value City. You know, Value City used to sell like the cheap jerseys.
Sure.
And I didn't know better. I didn't care, and I got
It's
it.
Brett Favre on the jersey.
But one Christmas, I got my first Christmas of really following football.
Mm-hmm.
Peyton Manning, who's in the Diamonds. That's not just a segue to the Diamonds. Rich Gannon,
Good segue.
Donovan McNabb. He's somewhere.
Donovan McNabb is, believe it or not, a secondary headliner in the vault.
And then LaDainian Tomlinson and Marshall. So good jerseys, my first Christmas.
That's
I
awesome.
love the Rich Gannon one. I wish I still had that one.
On the Raiders?
On the Raiders, yes.
Not on the Chiefs.
Not on
Or
the Chiefs,
Vikings.
no. This was 02. The Raiders were actually really good.
That's when he won the MVP.
He won MVP, so Rich Gannon was like a thing back then.
Sure.
Photo number 12.
Very cool. Yeah, Urlacher was my first jersey. The Bears orange. So anytime we see the Urlacher jerseys or helmets, I get a little sentimental. I get a little emotional. Part of me like cries, right? Very, very cool.
Now, there's a controversy about my first sports jersey in general, because me and my sister fight about this. We had a Scottie Pippen Bulls jersey when we were young, and
That was my first one.
she was like, "It's my jersey." We always used to fight about it, It was my jersey. No, it's my jersey. So we used to fight about the Scottie Pippen jersey. That was our first jersey that we ever had.
If she's watching, it's Dom's jersey.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Come on, Dom's sister. Be better.
That's right. She's probably doing her best Ricky Williams impersonation somewhere.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's just taking a football and running over people.
She's training to be a running back for the NFL.
Okay.
Yes.
When he said Ricky Williams impersonation, that's what I thought of. I didn't think of anything else.
Yeah, she's just got her scholarship to Texas, so
Okay.
she's training right now.
I got you.
Yeah.
Makes sense. My first was Favre, Rice, and Marino, says Chris knows. There we go.
Those are good jerseys.
That's pretty good, Chris.
I got my Merino I bought. You saw me wear that Merino.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Even though last time I
Right
wore
around
it, someone
here.
told me I looked like I was gaining weight in it, so you notice I've not worn it since.
No one said that.
Yeah, that was in the chat. They said looks like you've been packing on some pounds, and I was like, oh,
But I think they meant that as a compliment.
I'll take it. Okay.
Getting buff.
Thank you.
All right, Dom.
Did feel a little tight that day though.
I got you.
That's
I
why
got you.
a little
That's
nervous.
fair.
Did feel a little snug that day.
That's fair.
One to go in the jerseys.
Guys, one spot to go in the jersey break.
Two to
We're
go.
looking at 2 to go in the Diamond Single and 2 to go in the practice squad. How about some closer magic, guys? Game-winning drives, one of the best ever at those. Peyton Manning. Who's going to be the closer here in the Diamonds? Getting the right weight, says King MC, right?
Right.
Yeah, I have trouble with that. I've gained the wrong weight. That's what I've done. But let's get that Peyton Manning out, man. The Sheriff. This is a part of football history. He's got the most MVPs ever. A guy that you talk about autographs. You also talk about like how relevant are they today? Because my fiance knows him as the guy from those Peyton commercials, the Peyton Manning. He's painting. He's doing jingles. People know him as an SNL guy.
I was gonna say my mom knows him as the funny quarterback from SNL.
Exactly. So everybody knows Peyton Manning, right? That is very cool. My first love at the quarterback position, Dom.
What was your
Peyton
favorite
Manning.
Peyton Manning moment? I have mine, but you're probably. I'm a Brady guy. You're a Manning guy. So
Yeah.
what's your favorite Peyton Manning moment?
My
I do love
favorite,
Manning.
I
though.
have 2 that I think of. So I think of the comeback against the Patriots in the AFC Championship game. They were down big. It's not necessarily one moment, but just the comeback
No, it counts,
in
yeah.
general. Like they were down big.
That counts.
And it was the whole story again. Like Manning's losing again to Brady. As a Peyton Manning fan, that was tough.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Brady was a guy that it was tough to get past him, and it was a lot of knock on Manning. And I think Brady had better defenses, better coaches. So for Peyton to be down, I think double digits at halftime, come back and win, that was special. Also, speaking of comebacks, I think it was a Monday Night Football game against the Bucks.
Tampa Bay. Yes, it was.
And I think Dungy might have been coaching the Bucks at the time, Dom.
Yes, he was.
And they were down like 3 touchdowns with like 5 minutes to go or something. Came back and won the football game. Those are the 2 I think of. I'm also a Bears fan, so I can't say the Super Bowl because that one was bittersweet for me personally.
I gotcha.
I also think of one other one, Dom. I'll give you one. You'll like this one. This was when he was on the Broncos. They're playing the Cowboys and Tony Romo.
Great
and
game.
He had a rushing touchdown. He fooled everyone
Yes.
and got the rushing touchdown, Peyton Manning.
Just saw that video the other day. They
Right.
My favorite Peyton Manning moment of all time is when he called Mike Vanderjagt an alcoholic at the Pro Bowl.
Yes.
Called him a drunk kicker.
He was good, though, for a while.
was
Then he
perfect.
started drinking too much.
He was perfect for a little bit.
Oh, man.
He said, I think the quote was, "Our idiot kicker got liquored up and started running his mouth." So shout out to Peyton. And then we got a diamond coming up after that jersey.
Put it the way it is. Then I had one of those trashy Hornets jackets. Everyone in the 90s had that
Yes.
jacket. That's Steph Curry's dad was on the Hornets at the time.
I had a Hornets T-shirt, but as a kid, I had a San Jose Sharks starter jacket, which I
Ooh.
thought was always cool.
From the
So-
movie.
No, you're thinking of the Ducks. The Sharks are the
Okay.
San Jose.
I got you.
They're the
What's
rivals.
Miami Sharks from the movie I like Any Given Sunday.
Any given Sunday, yeah.
We had the Willie Beeman autograph in the 1 and 4 recently.
Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
Nice. I think I was watching the show. Do you guys was it Mini with Lawrence Taylor on there?
Yes.
I thought it was cool.
It was very cool.
That was
Very
cool.
cool. Jerseys closed out, says Den. Yes. Chris, Ryan, Michael, Dennis, Sean, Blake, and Larry. Jersey single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys, for Los Jerseys.
God, I love that movie so much.
Such a great movie. Such a great movie.
You got to know the guy next to you is willing to die for you.
The yards surround us.
It's a game of inches, baby.
Game of Inches. Al Pacino. All right, here's the big surprise, Dom. Box 1. Let's go. First box of the series.
I guess I wasn't expecting that.
Color me shocked, baby.
I wasn't expecting
I mean, it's not the one they usually call, so that's fair. It's not the greatest surprise of my life, but it's a good one. It's a good one. Box 1. Thank you, King. I believe that's Ryan McCall.
Correct.
Not to be mistaken with Patrick McCaw.
McCall.
It's McCaw, not McCaw.
Or Craig's hashtag call.
Caw. Craig always wins. Good luck, guys. 6 times on the way for the jersey break. Los Jerseys coming up. All right. 55 people watching the Lance Briggs, Derek Brooks number right now, guys. Keep those orders coming. You said a diamond's coming up next?
Yep, we got a diamond single. About to put that in the live break sheet for you.
Let's go. Diamonds left, Jonathan. Again, Peyton Manning, DJ Moore, Ray Lewis. All speed flexes, A.J. Brown, and Deion Primetime Sanders left. 12 boxes left, 5 headliners left. Get in those diamonds. That practice squad has the Brian Urlacher, Max Crosby, Emmitt Smith. Secondary headliners, Rodney Harrison and Keon Coleman. 5 in 13 chance at a headliner in the practice squad, my man. We got ourselves 6 clicks set up. We got Ryan McCall in the NFC North. It is Larry Rush in the NFC South. Looking to rush with the W here. Michael Convey, Giants fan in the NFC East. Chris Knowles, Rams fan in the NFC West. Blake Bidden, AFC North. Dennis McKeon, AFC South. Ryan McCall, AFC East. And Sean Schumann in the AFC West. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The Ultimate Autographs live break room, Dom, is the place where dreams come true. Right?
That's right.
You want to see a dream come true right now?
Yeah.
Here's a dream come true. Chris Knowles.
Oh.
You've got the old school Marshall Faulk jersey. But wait, Tom. Wait.
Waiting.
You couldn't even see this in the graphic, Chris. It only gets better. My favorite kind of jersey. It's a stat jersey. Let's go. Marshall Faulk, 7-time Pro Bowler, 3-time Offensive Player of the Year, the 1994 Offensive Rookie of the Year, 2000 Most Valuable Player, Super Bowl Champion, Hall of Fame 2011. Marshall there, Chris. He says yes. All caps and about 28 S's, Dom. 28 S's for Marshall Faulk. Probably the greatest Rams player of all time. That boy, Chris Knowles. The Hall of Fame running back, Marshall Faulk. My goodness.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a stat jersey. That is sick.
People say, I'm going to Disney World. No. You're going to Ultimate Autographs for dreams. Disney who, Dom? Ultimate Autographs, the place where dreams come true.
There you go.
Very cool. Congrats. That's awesome, says Shoe Dog. I'm jealous. I know Shoe Dog is a big-time Rams fan himself. Shoe Man, we got some good Rams. There's a Marshall Faulk authentic in the black and blue. I know slight imperfections in that series, Dom, but, you know, it's a very teeny scratch or something. If you're a Rams fan, you want that on the PC, right? So Marshall Faulk is still available in that black and blue, by the way.
I'm looking to see where Marshall ranks on the Chris Berman sayings of all time. I don't see it right now, but I did get a kick out of Natron Refried Means.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
I think my favorite one is nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. Where's that one on there?
This one voted Burt Be Home by Levin from Hall of Fame pitcher.
Sure.
Pretty good one.
Eric Bieniemy.
Sleeping with Bieniemy.
I like
Bad Moon
that.
Rising, of course, you know.
Yeah.
Jake Daylight Come, and you got Adele Home.
Ooh, that's a good one. Great pick on that number 1, says Chris. Marshall Faulk. Yes, sir. I think the problem is that, you know, we watched Chris Berman early 2000s. We didn't see the 1990s and 1980s Chris Berman.
His prime.
That's when he was younger. So that's what we got to go back and watch some more footage. What? I love that.
He could go all the way.
Nice job there, Chris. Marshall Faulk.
Nice say, Chris.
Now, Marshall Faulk, believe it or not, could actually not even be photoed in the diamonds. Now, I'm not saying that's the case, but I have seen it before.
Yeah.
The diamonds are coming up next. That is coming up next, the best break in the room. I mean, you can't say, like, the jersey breaks, the lower century point, Dom. If this is what's coming out of the jerseys, imagine what the heck is coming out of the diamond helmets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow. Love the Marshall Faulk.
Uh-oh. Take a peek at your messages.
I think we're friends on Facebook.
Ooh.
He's not sending me anything inappropriate, Dom. Come on.
He really likes that jersey.
Come on. Do I have like a $100 tip or something? That'd be nice.
What?
I'm just kidding. He says move over Woodson. He's got a Rod Woodson frame jersey right next to Isaac Bruce. Marshall Faulk is going over right next to Isaac Bruce. Makes sense?
I like it.
Makes sense. I would definitely put Marshall Faulk as a Rams fan over Rod Woodson, who's also an icon, by the way, in his own right.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't seen him in a hot minute in the break room. I know he's a break room regular in that and more section.
I pulled him in the diamonds in the and more section the other day. There you
Most
Wednesday.
pick sixes of all time.
He's a beast, man. One of the
Beast.
most underrated players of all time, Rod Woodson.
Diamond single number 1. Couldn't agree more. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Tom Kozich, Michael Convey, Jonathan Colvin with 23. Thank you, JJ. William Losey, TJ Anzalone, Sean Schumann. I believe Jay Bowerson's my Mizzou buddy. Jay, let's cry together tonight. Let's cry together over that game last night. Good old Mizzou. So 23 in the diamonds. Let me look at my ticker. It is on the ticker, Dom.
I got 24, no 23.
Okay, so that's our bad. Give me one more, Jonathan. I'm guessing 23 must have been done earlier today, but 23 is not there. And Jonathan, you can always check the break page. I'll drop the link in, ultimateautographs.com. You can always check what's left on the break page as far as break spots. I can't tell you right now. I'll have a little bit of a minute, but sometimes it's so busy, I don't have time to check.
The practice squad closed right when I got up, so that is closed right
No spots left in the practice squad single, Jonathan. That is coming up next, brother. Then he wants 24, Dom. College left, Chris, is loaded. Absolutely loaded in the college series. We got Hall of Fame quarterbacks, Heisman Trophy winners, left and right. Strongly, and I want to say strongly, recommend the college series. The insane Drew Brees and Caleb Williams custom flexes. We got the Jaden Daniels, the Heisman Trophy quarterback. We got a Joe Montana. 3 Ohio State Heismans on that helmet. Bo Nix still left. Myles Garrett, Ladd McConkey, Devontae Smith. Speaking of Heisman winners, a lot of good ones. Oh, we're not Facebook friends. We just messaged that on Facebook. My bad, Chris. I'll be your friend, Chris. That's fine. I'll be your friend. Season was in thirds, and the last thirds was our worst by far. I know, Jay. Mizzou was amazing the first 2/3 of the season. The last third was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Look this up on Jay, the chat GDP of Dennis Gates' press conference. It's not the actual press conference, but they came up with a AI version of what he would have said, Dom. It had me laughing last night as a Mizzou fan.
Those scare me. I can't tell what's real or not.
Exactly. Well,
I saw a bucket of a helmet of hot dogs for the Mets game. It was like 12 hot dogs for $12, and I thought it was real, and it was AI.
oh, that's terrible. You
got
couldn't eat 12 hot dogs, Dom, could you?
No, but I'm like 12 hot dogs for $12. Why not? Right?
Bring family and friends.
But if you think of 2 hot dogs at a game now, probably cost you $12. So it's like, well, might as well get 12.
That's a pretty good deal, right? Speedflex is coming out, says Jonathan. Is that Babe Ruth over there calling a shot?
The Babe.
The Babe. Jonathan. All right, guys. 6 clicks for our spots. Good luck.
The Babe liked hot dogs.
I just love Babe Ruth used to eat hot dogs and drink beer during the game in the
Right.
dugout and go out and hit home runs.
I like how nowadays we have like $1 million workout facilities. Guys looked, chiseled and jacked out of their minds, and they get hurt running the first base. And Babe Ruth was eating hot dogs, drinking during the games, and he played 162. Wade Boggs had the bucket of chicken and the beer.
Come on,
played
guys.
162.
Toughen up.
Right.
Toughen up. Speaking of tough, the one Jonathan's looking for is very tough.
Talking to you. Talking to you.
They always get injured, Dom. Ray Lewis, let's go, says Jonathan. Let's go, baby. Get yourself the NFL's all-time leading tackler. Tom Kozic looking for the DJ Moore. Sean Schumann looking for a little bit of primetime action. Deion Sanders. Jay Bowerson has the NFC East looking for A.J. Brown. William Losey says, let's see an NFC West hit. Jonathan Coven, AFC North, looking for the Ray Lewis. We got Jay Bowerson, AFC South. How about a Peyton Manning there, JJ? Michael Convey, AFC East, and TJ Anzalone in the AFC West. Good luck, good luck, good luck, guys. Let's see if it's a speed flex. Let's see if it's a headliner. I love this job sometimes, Dom.
What's up?
Sometimes, I just like this job sometimes.
Okay.
First off, I've never seen this helmet on this team. And it is very fitting the first time I see it. We have my all-time favorite athlete in the history of all the sports. You know who it would be. You know who it is.
See it. Story time?
Story time. Oh, JoJo! The beautiful rave. It is Joe Theismann in the house. Theismann, NFC East. Jay Bowerson, the 1983 NFL MVP. It has been all week. I have not pulled a single Joe Theismann helmet. I've been having withdrawals, Dom. It has been a rough week for me on the Joey T front. So story time in the break room, guys. We'll go to this just chatting scene so you can get the full version of my excitement telling this story.
Gotta grab a drink really fast.
Dom, you get a drink? Although, be quick. There might be a different alteration here. Jay says, woo, I'll take that. So, guys, if you don't know, time to educate yourself, as I say. Little old Joe Theismann, growing up, the high school football star. He was a superstar. Got all the touchdowns, everybody's favorite in school. The band geeks, the jocks, the chess team, the goths, the nerds. Everybody loved Joe Theismann. He brought the whole school together. He was the superstar of superstars in high school. The golden boy. Only one person took offense to Joe, and that was his grandma. Why is that the case? Because Grandma Theismann, she made the very best apple pie out there. The best apple pie out there. She wanted it for all her grandkids, all the neighborhood, all the nieces, all the nephews. And Grandma's hard work went to fail. Why is that? Because Joe took all the apple pie. Grandma was mad at Joe. He's like, Grandma, apple pie makes me win. So off goes Joe to Notre Dame without his famous apple pie and his grandma. He was an immediate superstar. Immediate superstar. He was one of the best players in all of college football. Notre Dame PR staff got an idea. Hey, Theismann, you want to win a Heisman Trophy? He's like, of course I want to win a Heisman Trophy. It's the biggest honor I can get in college football. They said, all right, Joe, here's what we got to do. We got to change the name, the pronunciation of your last name from Theismann to Theismann. Let's start a campaign, Theismann for the Heisman. Name was switched. Joe was a Heisman finalist, but he did not win. Jim Plunkett won. But the name stuck forever. He was forever Joe Theismann, no longer Joe Theismann. Years later, this part of the story is 100% true. They interviewed the grandma. They asked her, hey, Grandma Theismann, were you mad that Joe changed his name from Theismann to Theismann? She said, no, I was okay with it. It's actually pronounced Theismann. We're all living a lie all along. So whether it's Theismann, or Theismann, beautiful helmet right there. The rave helmet, as Williams says, OMG, Kamen's going to rave about Theismann. I like that, William. Pun intended. Very, very nice right there. Jay Bowerson on the Joe Theismann. Jonathan Coven grew up with Mark Mosby next door to me. Is that the Washington MVP kicker, Jonathan? What a beautiful helmet, by the way. The Commander rave on Joe Theismann. Very cool, Jonathan. Very cool. Fun fact, guys, I've actually met Joe. I covered the GoDaddy Bowl back in my time in Arkansas when I covered Arkansas State sports. And I heard that story live and in person from Joe's own mouth. Not about the grandma, but about the change of his last name. Heard that live and in person. Good job, Jay, on the Theismann helmet. And this is, by the way, guys, this helmet is insane. This is a filler hit in the diamonds, right? You look at the diamond helmets, you look at the graphic, you see what's in here. Let me pull it up here on the randomizer. You see what's in here, guys. We have 11 boxes left. We have a Peyton Manning Speed Flex. We have a Deion Sanders Authentic, an A.J. Brown Authentic. We have this Ray Lewis two-tone Chrome Speed Flex. We have the DJ Moore Chrome Flex. And more section, guys. And more section. That is what Joe's coming out of. The best items in the room by far in the diamonds. You're going to get awesome-looking helmets and big, big names when it comes to football players. So, guys, get yourself in that diamond break. Let's run this bad boy back. Also got 4 to go in the vault, 5 to go in the college single, 5 to go in the practice squad double, 3 to go in the quad black and blue. And then we do have the practice squad, I believe, coming up as well. So let me see if that break is ready. It is ready. Practice squad single coming up. Practice squad single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. That's Jared Donabedin, Al Gaona, Michael Convey, Jonathan Coven, Ty Percival, Chat Williams, or Larry Rush. Wow, perfect timing, Dom. 23 in the practice squad. You missed the apple pie of things, though.
Apple pie was...
There was a good mix in the story. It was a new one, apple pie. It's nice.
Love apple pie.
This is my new favorite rave. I like the Ram one. This one's even better. Maybe I'm a Mizzou fan, as Jay says, kind of makes up a little bit for that Mizzou loss.
Just like
a little
yellow.
bit of gold and black like Mizzou. Very, very cool. I'm just saying, that's the Ann Moore section, Dom, in the diamond helmets.
I love those rave helmets.
Those are amazing. I have not seen a rave I don't like.
Ha!
I'm talking about the helmets, not the parties, Dom. The real party is these helmets in the break room.
That's right.
Good luck, guys, in the practice squad. Actually, let me write up the J. I almost didn't finish writing it. I was so excited about the Joey T helmet. Have you seen a Commander's rave yet?
I think that's my first one I saw.
My first one as well.
So I'm trying to think of all the teams I have saw. Commanders, Ravens, Lions, Dolphins, Niners. Who am I missing? I will pull more tonight.
They always look better in person, too. I know they look cool on the stream, but these always look better in person. This rave especially, strongly recommended, guys. All right, 6 clicks on the way, guys. Excessive celebration. You missed William Maynard's punny joke.
Oh.
He said, OMG, Kamen's going to rave about Theismann.
Ah, nice.
You see? I like when William's sense of humor comes out.
He's got some good ones.
He's
Well,
got some good ones. William's got some good ones. 6 times on the way. Jonathan Coven, you've got the NFC North looking for Brian Urlacher. Larry Rush in the NFC South. Chat Williams, not to be mistaken with Chat GDP. In the NFC East, Al Gaona, NFC West. Jared, I'm trying here, Dom. Donabedin. Let's go with that. Let me know, Jared, if you want to tell me how to pronounce it properly, actually. Michael Convey, AFC South. Ty Percival, not to be mistaken with Troy Percival in the AFC East. And Al's got the AFC West. Good luck, guys. Practice squad. We're talking about practice here in the break room. Talking about practice.
Good luck, everybody.
We got 52 people watching, Dom, which only means one thing. Ray Lewis, Chrome Flex, and the Diamonds coming out tonight. That's what it means. All right, we've got a mini. Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. The famous quote from Chris Berman, one of our favorite announcers. Keon Coleman, very talented receiver, big, strong guy. Ty Percival, AFC East. You've got Keon Coleman.
I said Ty.
FSU's finest. You know what? Give this guy a little bit of time. Get this guy healthy. Get this guy in that Bills offense. Josh Allen will find this guy. That will be a good combo. Congrats, Ty, on your Keon Coleman. Very, very nice. Awesome. Thanks, says Ty. You're welcome, sir. You are welcome. Closing out the mini helmet, just like Troy Percival closed out games, Dom.
Yes, sir.
It's in the name, baby. Keon Coleman.
I said Ty.
All right, what are we doing next here? What are we doing next, ladies and gents? Let me refresh the break page. Let's look together what we might do next.
Looks like the quads are close, the vault and the black and blue.
3 to go in each, which we know very well, Dom, is the magic number. Mm-hmm. When it's more than halfway there, the break will fill. I really don't think I should have to tease this vault, but given that it hasn't sold out yet, I guess I got to roll up my sleeves and get to work. I think these helmets speak for themselves, right? We have so much good ones in here. Look at this Barry Sanders. I know we have a lot of Barry Sanders helmets in the room. I'm not going to pretend that we don't. But I've never seen one exactly like that. What would you call this, Mr. Picasso?
Lightning or
That's what I called it, lightning.
thunder?
Thunder and lightning?
Marble? There's only one way to find out.
We got to pull it. What would you guys call this helmet in the chat? Like, what is that art design? I mean, that artist is way more talented than me.
That barely.
It's kind of, just barely. It's kind of hard to, like, put into perspective, though. Just a paint splatter, says William. That's one fine paint splatter, man. If I could splatter like that, I might have another job than here.
Isn't that like a form of art though? They have like a that's like art. Art's in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly. Oh, so it's actually an actual art technique.
Could be, yeah.
Well, William probably knows a lot more about art than you and I.
They have like these stress rooms. I never been to one.
I want to.
And they have like paint ones where you just like throw paint all over too.
I know
Doesn't
my
seem like healthy to me.
I know my fiance and her mom went to one of those rage rooms where they just like broke stuff and just chucked stuff.
Seems fun.
That seems like so much fun.
It does. I like to go there every Sunday after a Packers loss. That'd be nice.
I went there after the Mizzou game last night. It was all you can like all night long rage room. Darn Mizzou, you couldn't shoot 57 points.
I didn't know the break room after we signed off was the rage room.
Right? Man, awesome helmet. I can watch that spin all night long. Have the Barry Sanders still out there. The best running back of all time for me. We have a Baker Mayfield still lurking, that beautiful flash. You can take this one, yes, Dom. Kyler Murray speed flex, man. Kyler Murray, this is a top 15 quarterback in the NFL. Don't sleep on this guy. You saw what happened to the Cardinals when he was hurt a couple years ago.
Yeah.
They could not win a football game, barely. He comes back, all of a sudden they start winning. Marvin Harrison Jr. year 2, Trey McBride. Don't sleep on this team. The Arizona Cardinals, don't sleep on this quarterback. He's the number 1 overall pick for a reason. Very, very clean helmet. It's a speed flex. The best helmet of the game, Kyler Murray. We still have ourselves available the Justin Jefferson flex. I do think Justin Jefferson is the best receiver in the league. Now, Jamar Chase had all the numbers, but I would say Joe Burrow, Sam Darnold, Kirk Cousins, Josh Dobbs, Nick Mullins. I think there's levels to this, right?
That is true.
I think Jay Jettis is the best receiver in the game. My favorite quote from last year's NFL season. They asked Doug Peterson, why is Sam Darnold so much better this year? And he said Justin Jefferson. That was the best quote of the year. This guy's autograph value is going to skyrocket. He's number 1 all-time in receiving yards per game. When this guy retires as the number 2 leading receiver in the history of the NFL, you're going to want to get that autograph. You're going to wish you had that auto early. He hits the gritty, Dom, popular among the kids.
Yep.
Every single kid. I have my favorite, like, it's my fiance's cousin's kids. They don't even like football. They are soccer fans. They're Messi fans like me. And whenever I see them every time, they start grittying. And I was like, are you doing the gritty? They're like, yeah, of course I'm doing the gritty.
That's right.
Everyone does it at school. Now, those kids doing the gritty now, Dom, in 15, 20, 30 years, when those guys are the collectors, they're going to want the Justin Jefferson helmet.
That's right.
William himself said it. He said, I don't get why the current players go for more on the market than the Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
It's all about the current people. What are you watching now? What's the next generation of collectors? The receivers are hot right now. Next to the quarterback, the receiver has replaced the running back. There is no better receiver than Justin Jefferson. So, a lot of goodies available here. We have ourselves the Roger Staubach flex. First time seeing that in the break room. The best Cowboy quarterback of all time. I'm sorry, Troy. We got the Steve Smith Sr. Camel Authentic. This guy might be a top 10 receiver ever. We've only had him in the break room just the last week. Before this week, we never had this guy in the break room. Very rare autograph. You got to get yourself a Steve Smith. I've never seen a Lawrence Taylor Bill Parcells dual sign helmet, Dom.
That's awesome.
We're talking about one of the greatest coaches in NFL history. And you've seen that 30 for 30. Who's to say Bill Belichick learned a lot from Bill Parcells?
Yep. Things
Could look very different if he wasn't under Bill Parcells, right?
2 Bills.
The 2 Bills. If you have not seen that 30 for 30, please watch it.
Very good.
We have the Giants triple sign, that great pass rush team that helped win the Super Bowl over the undefeated Patriots. Speaking of pass rush, Micah Parsons in here. Troy Polamalu still in here. We have, by the way, in that quad pairing, you can get the NFC North, and you can snag Barry Sanders Speed Flex and Justin Jefferson Speed Flex. Those two combined, Dom, worth well over $2,000.
You notice anything?
What's that? The comment in the chat?
No, the picture, the graphic.
It's fixed.
Gotcha.
Thank you, Dom. Thank you, Jessica, if you're watching, Jess.
Thank you, Jessica.
Appreciate you. 15 headliners and 23 boxes, Dom, in this new vault, because all the secondary headliners are left, including McNabb. I mean, look at the NFC East. McNabb, 2 Giant helmets, a Cowboy helmet. NFC East is loaded, double up, triple up, quadruple up. Options galore in the playmakers. So let's get that vault break done. 3 spots left, guys. Let's make that happen in the vault. And then we do have in the quad also for the black and blue is also 3 to go, huh?
Yeah.
So
Quads coming up.
quads are coming up. That's 4 boxes, guys. Multiple chances to win. Let's talk about some double up options in here, Dom. You snag the NFC North. You get Barry Sanders, Adrian Peterson. Both guys are top 5 all time in rushing yards.
Right.
Pretty good NFC North double up, if you ask me. Still got the Bo Jackson in here. Still got the Terrell Davis. How's that for an AFC West double up, right? 2 helmets with that AFC West. There's a secondary headliner, Jared Verse, Sean Schumann, Chris Knowles, Jared Verse, Marshall Faulk Flash. 1 spot, get them both in the NFC West. So options galore there in the black and blue. What is Mark talking about? Is he talking about me?
I think he's in the wrong.
I think he's in the wrong chat.
Yeah.
What's up, Mark?
What's up, Mark? Welcome.
Marky Mark. He sounds British. It's like a Ted Lasso quote or something. So I'll drop the links in the chat, guys. Here's that vault. 3 spots left. Let's get that knocked out. 3 spots left. Vault quad. Better than a 50% chance at a headliner. Then I'll drop that black and blue link as well. Black and blue's 3 to go in that quad. Black and blue quad, 3 spots left. These 2 breaks will happen Could be in 5 minutes, could be in 10, could be in 15, but it'll definitely happen tonight. No doubt about that. Thinking those are probably the next two, but we can always make a run at the diamond double and quad, 6 to go. We can always make a run at the college single. That one is 4 to go. So come and get them. Looks like Florida's going to win their first game, Dom. Looks like Kentucky's going to win. So I got to see some buzzer beaters in this tournament. Not enough buzzer beaters for me, Dom.
Not too many upsets. Like, there are a couple 12 seeds, but not ones like the
Nothing crazy.
The 12 seeds are not even upset no more because everyone calls them. So it's like hard to call them
I
upsets.
think Colorado State was favored.
They were by 1.5 points.
Exactly. So maybe it's a crazy comeback from Akron in the second half.
It's more of an upset when the 5 seed wins because everyone just picks them to lose. Like
Right.
Michigan, everyone was picking San Diego yesterday.
I want to see a 14 or a 15 or a 16 win. Maybe Bryant tonight against Michigan State.
See,
I know you have Michigan State in the Final Four.
Got them in the Final Four.
Hopefully you guys are having a good time enjoying your brackets. And obviously, as always, guys, let me know what you want to break in the room, right? I can hype up the names all I want, but it's up to you guys to get those orders, up to you guys to make those moves.
College single just 1 to go now.
Paul Filanowski got that college single 1 to go. Thank you, Paul Wall. Give me your top 4 lids you want to see in the college time. I know that sounds like a crazy question, but there's so many good ones that it's hard to just say, give me your top 2.
How many you said? 4?
Top 4 lids you want to see in the college.
I think the 2 are obvious. The 2 speed flexes, Caleb and Drew. But then I want to see the Joe Montana because it's Joe Montana, Notre Dame, one of the most iconic helmets in all of college football. Dave just closed out that college single. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
And you know what? I'm going to throw you in. This is going to be a surprise to you.
Ohio State.
No, I like that Devontae Smith in there. I think it's a pretty cool lid. Something different, something cool. You got the Heisman inscription.
That's like a different looking helmet.
Yeah.
For me, it's Jaden Daniels. That's number 3. I go the 2 flex. Tied for 3rd. Daniels in Montana. New school, old school. Cannot wait to see that Jaden tonight.
Let's have a class dismissed.
March Madness giveaway, Den. I believe that Moses has Duke, but a lot of other guys have other teams. So we are giving a $750 gift card if your team wins the tournament, right?
Tell you, wow, there's a lot of them. Yeah, there's a lot. Got them right here. Let's see who has Duke.
I can play. It's Moses. I know that because he was bragging about it.
Yeah, Duke versus team. I like it's Duke versus team.
Yeah, Duke. I think a team to look out for, definitely for me, is my pick, Auburn.
They're good.
Who's got Auburn?
Todd
Reese. Todd Reese, the tripod.
Mm-hmm.
And Todd is Florida as well, 2 1 seeds. So Todd's looking good. Looking good is the college single, though. Class dismissed. Michael Convey, TJ Anzalone, Paul Filanowski, and Dave Harris. College single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. I know we're talking a lot about, about the USC lid Caleb Williams. We're talking about the Notre Dame for Joe Montana, the LSU for Jaden Daniels. These are iconic helmets. You got to have these awesome helmets in your PC. I love the college helmets, Tom. They are eye-catching, eye-popping here at Ultimate Autographs. So who's got a box number? Box number. TJ's got a box number.
Thank you, TJ.
27. Thank you, Tej. 27 coming off the ticker in the college. I absolutely love this job, Dom, but one of the things I miss most is actually covering Mizzou football games. It's part of the job I loved. SEC football in the fall. It is so much fun, man. It's a different environment. If you've been to a pro game and a college football game, I'm talking about like a D1, SEC, Big Ten, etc. game. You know what's louder. You know what's more fun. College football is just an electric environment, to say the least. Good luck, guys. 6 clicks coming up. LSU, one of the toughest stadiums to play in. Ohio State, one of the toughest stadiums to play in. Notre Dame as well. Got all these iconic helmets available in the series. 6 times. All right, Paul Filanowski up top. Paul's got Purdue, Michigan, UCLA. Looking for a little bit of a breeze here. Feeling breezy. Michael Convey hoping for Caleb Williams. He's got Kentucky, Clemson, UCF as well. Paul's got Auburn, Pittsburgh, FSU, OSU, UNC, and Cal. Paul. TJ's got Texas, Bama, BC, ECU. A&M, Georgia, Illinois, Miami is Dave. Then Michael's got LSU, Oklahoma, Syracuse, Notre Dame, Oregon, and Liberty. Michael, you got a lot of good ones, right? Obviously, Joe Montana, Jaden Daniels, standing out for Michael. Class dismissed. Box 27. Good luck, guys. All authentics or reps in here. All the photoed headliners. Authentics, Dom. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, this helmet is amazing. This helmet is amazing. Dom,
Yes.
what do you season your food with? What's one of your favorite seasonings?
Salt.
Salt?
Yes.
Well, how about something a little more spicy with a kick to it?
Pepper?
Pepper!
There you go.
Dante Culpepper!
Oh.
The UCF helmet. This thing is super sharp. The former Viking star, 3-time Pro Bowler, led the NFL in passing yards 1 year, passing touchdowns another. Before all that, superstar at UCF. Nice looking helmet. UCF is Michael Convey. Congrats, Michael, on the Dante Culpepper.
It's a nice looking helmet. Look at that gold.
Dante Culpepper's worst nightmare actually was against Michael Convey's Giants. It was the NFC Championship game, which the Giants won big, and then lost to the Ravens, Ray Lewis, and the Diamonds on that speed flex. I was actually cheering for the Vikings at the time. I loved Randy Moss, and I was a little bit disappointed that Giants team just rolled the Vikings. But this guy was rolling most of his career in Minnesota. Awesome quarterback. Big, strong guy, big arm. Michael Convey, Dante Culpepper.
Nice head, Michael. Beautiful looking helmet.
And I said there's a 14 in 26 chance at a headliner as we enter the show today in the college, Dom. I believe we've done 3 college boxes. What did Jared Menzer win? I forgot to actually mark it. There was Marino. What was the other one?
It was I was trying to guess off the top of my head, but I got to look.
I didn't put it in there.
Patrick Peterson.
Patrick Peterson, which was not even listed.
Yep.
So 3 boxes, 1 headliner in Marino, 23 boxes left, guys. 13 headliners left, 10 photoed headliners, 3 secondary, 13 in 23 chance. Better than a 50% chance at a headliner. I'd get after that college if I were you guys. UCF. Wasn't Blake Bortles UCF?
The Bortle ship. Yes, he was.
Bortles ship, baby.
Nice.
So they've had some quarterbacks in the NFL.
Was Dylan Gabriel initially there?
I thought it was Oklahoma.
I know he was Oklahoma
or Oregon,
first.
excuse me.
Yeah, he was
Oregon.
Oklahoma, Oregon. I think I don't know if he UCF, Oklahoma, Oregon.
Okay.
Yep, 3 years at UCF. Dylan Gabriel.
He's good.
No, I like him.
He's good. Dylan Gabriel was good. Nice job, Michael. Dante Culpepper, my man. Very, very clean. Culpepper.
That is a really nice looking helmet.
Right? I like it. UCF.
Nice.
It's golden. It is shiny. It is nice. So I would jump right back into college if I were you guys, right? I mean, again, the headliner ratios just got better, believe it or not. There's so many goodies in the college break. Come and get them. We're now down to 2 to go in the black and blue quad dom and 2 to go in the practice squad double. Not to mention 5 to go now in the diamond double, getting some headway here in the break room.
I'm trying to rewind the perfect moment when I started choking on that cough drop I had in my mouth. I don't know if anyone heard me. I was like,
I didn't hear you.
There you go.
I thought you were trying to avoid my story. I was offended.
no, I had a cough. And I was choking on it, and it came out. So that's why I took it out really fast.
I got you. Good to know. Good to know.
I get choked up about these UCF helmets.
You get choked up about all the fire in this break room,
That's right.
guys. So let's get this quad done in the black and blue. Man, the Rave helmet for Barry Sanders, I have seen it quite a bit, but you got to get one of these in your PC, Dom. If you're a customer, you know, I know in your free time you watch old Packer games. When I get bored in my free time, I pull out Barry Sanders videos. Because whenever I watch this guy on YouTube, I think to myself, oh, what a wonderful day. It can't be true. It can't be true what this guy was doing, Barry Sanders. The most electric player in NFL history. Makes me think of like Reggie Bush college highlights. But then I think about it that this guy did it against grown men.
Yeah, the pros.
Right? A guy that maybe his highlights aren't as flashy, Dom, but Emmitt Smith. He's got the most rushing yards of all time. The greatest Dallas Cowboy. Let's see the Emmitt Smith. Let's see the Barry Sanders in that black and blue. Are we sold out?
No.
What is that?
That's a quad, 2 to go in the vault.
Oh, that one's also 2 to go, guys. So, how about this, Dom? Let's have some fun with this.
Yes.
Take the 6 running backs left. Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, Marshall Faulk, Bo Jackson, Adrian Peterson, Terrell Davis. Rank them 1 through 6 on the spot.
Give me those names again.
Want to write them down?
Barry, Emmett, Marshall.
Yeah, they are on the table up there if you want.
Barry, Emmett.
Marshall. I'm going to do my own rankings as well. Let's see what we come up with.
In the black and blue, right?
In the black and blue. There's an Adrian Peterson in there, too.
Oh.
You know I'm putting Bo last, which tells you how good these guys are, right?
Kind of have to, right?
You have to. What do you guys think? Barry Sanders, Adrian Peterson, Emmitt Smith, Marshall Faulk, Terrell Davis, and Bo Jackson.
I think I have mine.
All right, what's your 6?
In order from last to first, Bo Jackson.
Yep.
It's got to be Terrell Davis. Longevity, man. He's great.
I
Super
agree.
MVP, but
I have him 5 as well.
Adrian.
You have Adrian 4? We are very different on him.
I love Marshall Faulk.
Okay. I put Marshall 4. But I want to put him 3 over Emmett, and I am back and forth. That's Emmitt Smith.
I think Marshall Faulk would be so damn good in today's NFL.
Okay.
So I have Adrian 4, Marshall 3rd, Emmett 2nd, Barry 1.
Okay, so I have Barry 1, I have Peterson 2.
Ooh, I like that.
I have Emmett 3, Marshall 4, Davis 5, and Bo Jackson 6.
Okay. Not bad.
It's pretty, I mean, like, you can't go wrong with any of these guys. Obviously, if Bo were healthy, we could talk differently. I'm with you. You know, Bo got injured, and Terrell didn't play as well as these guys for longevity. But, like, between Peterson, Smith, and Faulk, I can flip those all day, Dom. It is very, very close. But that's some of the best running backs to ever play the NFL.
That's right.
Iconic players in this black and blue.
What did we say yesterday? It's like going to the prettiest person convention, and it's like, okay, there's nothing wrong with being the ugliest, prettiest person.
Exactly. So sorry, Bo Jackson. You're the ugliest pretty person. Barry Sanders 1, says Will. There you go.
Would you rather be the ugliest pretty person or the prettiest ugly person?
I'd rather be the ugliest pretty person.
Okay.
Because I want to be labeled pretty. I feel pretty and witty. Right? That's just me. Did we sell one of these out, Dom?
Practice squad dub.
Practice squad dub is coming up. All right. Practice squad double coming up. And Will's like, I don't even have to rank the others. Barry Sanders 1, that's all you need to know, right? Excessive celebration. All right, practice squad double. Number 1. Like, I think Marshall Faulk, I want to put him ahead of Emmett because he's dual threat. But then I look at how many yards Emmett had, and it's, like, really hard to do it.
I'm just a huge Marshall Faulk fan.
I love... Will's going with guys that are not even in our discussion. Derrick Henry, which we got a lot in the break room. Will was the guy not paying attention in class. We're going off the black and blue guys, Will.
Stop messing around, Will.
Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, Marshall Faulk, Bo Jackson, Adrian Peterson, Terrell Davis. The ones that are left, at least. Practice squad double, drop me 2 box numbers. He might be going off his personal all-time great running back rankings, which those are really good options. Yeah, we're going over the guys that are left in the black and blue, Will.
Oh, what?
Where we would rank those guys between Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, Marshall Faulk, Bo Jackson, Adrian Peterson, and Terrell Davis. We got boxes 14 and 28 coming up, Tom.
Gotcha.
14 and 28 in the B&B.
Practice squad.
Oh, practice squad, excuse me. Practice squad. So I see 14 and I see 28 as well. Thank you, Michael. That one was a rep, sir. Full-size rep on UCF. And a good one of that, Dante Culpepper. Very golden, very shiny, very, very clean. Very clean. All right, guys, 6 times on the way. Practice squad double. Double the boxes, Dom. Double the fun. Mm-hmm. Double the fun. All right, there we go. Randomizer was being wonky for a second. 4, 5, and 6. Let's see Brian Urlacher in here. Joshua Cook up top. Josh, you've got yourself the NFC North, my man. Looking to be king of the North. Look at this one. Tobe. Restar. Recitar. What's up, Tobe?
Tobe.
NFC South. Michael Convey, NFC East. Chat Williams, NFC West. Lance Abbott, AFC North. Zachary White, AFC South. Jared Donabita, AFC East. And Jody Greider, AFC West. Excessive celebration double number 1.
Good luck, everybody.
You know, I excessively celebrate after chrome helmets, Tom. So let's see the Ray Lewis and the DJ Moore, and I might break out an excessive celebration.
Am I going to have to throw a 15-yard penalty on you?
You might have to. You might have to. All right, this is not the Urlacher. It's not an authentic. It is my other team, though. It's a beautiful Kansas City Chief mini, Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare. Jody Greider's first order of the night. 1 order, 1 win. Former NFL leader in rushing yards, Christian Okoye. Now, Okoye should not have led the league in rushing the year he did because Barry Sanders could have had it. It was Barry Sanders' rookie year, Dom, which is, to me, I find this story funny because the Chiefs played an early game and the Lions played a late game because normally Chiefs are 3 o'clock window, Lions are noon. The Chiefs, I believe, were the noon window, Lions the 3 o'clock window. It was the fourth quarter. Barry Sanders needed like 12 yards for the rushing title. The coach said, hey, Barry, you want to get the rushing title? He said, nope, I'm good. Put the other guys in. Also, weirdly enough, Lions were up like 3 touchdowns or something, which also doesn't happen often unless it's Barry Sanders. So Okoye got the rushing title. He said, thank you, Barry, for not going back in the game. So the more you know. Jody says, excellent. Thanks, guys. Very excellent indeed. Christian Okoye mini helmet for Jody Greider. Jody making moves. Jody making moves here in the break room. Okoye. You know, I did cover some Chief games back in the day, Dom, and if you go inside the Chief facility, they put up like pictures of all their all-time greats. Christian Okoye, he's there. There on those pictures, on those walls. Awesome, awesome player, Mr. Okoye.
Very nice, Jody.
All right, second box in the double. Second box in the double. 28th called out by Michael. We got another mini helmet, Dominic. Another mini helmet. Oh, I love this. I love this. The retro red for the Bills, Andre Reed. That is very, very nice. It is Jared Donabedin, the 7-time Pro Bowler, more than 13,000 receiving yards, Hall of Fame wide receiver, one of the all-time greats, Jim Kelly's favorite target, Andre Reed.
I love that. That's my favorite Bills helmet.
Me too. I love the Bills red. It's what my boy Doug Flutie wore back in the day.
Right. I thought you were the Rob Johnson fan.
No, Rob Johnson. Doug Flutie was way cooler. Rob Johnson had good hair, though, I think.
He had a headband. He looked
That's
cool.
what I'm saying. He had a headband. He looked cool.
But
he looked the part.
Yeah.
Flutie was the actual part.
I guess Rob Johnson broke the myth. If you look good, you play good.
Right?
Right? So, I love that lid, though. Andre Reed, Hall of Famer.
Right? Very cool. And I think, in my opinion, again, personal preference, like William said yesterday, a lot of the younger guys get a little more. If Keon Coleman's a secondary headline, this is better.
Right.
Andre Reed is better.
I was thinking of, sounds crazy. I was thinking of William last night.
You were thinking of William last night?
Because I saw the Paul Skeens card go
for $1 million something.
$1 million, and I saw a Nolan Ryan 101 patch card sell for like $750, and I'm like, well, what's the chances Paul Skeens has the type of career that Nolan Ryan has?
He'll be really, really good. As good as Nolan Ryan. If I had to bet right now, I'd say no.
Right. That's
exactly, right? Nice hit right there, Jared, though. Andre Reed, one spot. Anything one with one spot in the break room is always a win worth having, right?
Can we just clip that quote I have? I was thinking about William last night.
Yes.
Quote that. I want
It's
that
saved.
I'm
I'm going to send it to William so he knows how much you love him.
I want that in my intro. All
I
right?
was thinking about William last night.
Yes.
Practice squad left, Chris, Emmett Smith, Max Crosby, Brian Urlacher, 3 photoed headliners in the final 10 boxes. Plus, we have a Rodney Harrison secondary headliner, the hard-hitting safety from back in the day, Charger and Patriot great. Emmett Smith football, by the way, those Cowboy footballs on the other side have all their Super Bowl runs, et cetera, on them. Those look very cool.
Those are awesome.
We don't get them often in the break room, so I know the football maybe is not as exciting as an authentic, but it's something different, not something we get often in the break room. I'll be chasing that Emmett Smith football for sure.
Those footballs are so cool. I look at the non-auto side. I forget that they have a Emmett Smith signature on the
Right,
side.
right. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So let's see here, Dom. Let me refresh the break page. Hey, ho. That diamond's moving. 4 to go in the diamond double. The best break in the room. For sure, all authentic helmets. The best bang for your buck. I know sometimes the vault has better headliners, but in terms of just box for box, you cannot beat the diamonds. Here's an example of that, Dom. We just pulled a Joe Theismann Rave helmet, and it's in the and more section. Look at how clean this helmet is. And more section in the diamonds. But as far as the graphic goes, this diamond series has 5 flexes, Dom, and 3 are still left with only 11 boxes left.
Well, there's going to be 2 boxes deducted from that, my friend, because we got a diamond double coming up.
Is that the Slayer?
He's here.
Ronnie Sayre, the Slayer's in the house. Got the Peyton Manning flex, the Ray Lewis Chrome flex, DJ Moore Chrome flex, Deion Sanders on the Lunar Authentic, AJ Brown, 5 headliners in the final 11 boxes, soon to be 9 boxes, because Ronnie says, enough's enough. Let's see a diamond break. Diamond double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys, for the diamonds. Double the boxes, double the fun. We do have one close March Madness game right now, Dom. New Mexico Marquette tied at 55 with 7:47 to go.
I think I picked New Mexico for that.
I picked Marquette.
Because when I do my bracket, I'm like, I got to have some upsets.
Sure.
So it's just like, what are the random ones?
Mm-hmm. Well, I had Vandy as a 10 seed. That didn't do me good.
I had Vandy too.
Right? So we'll see.
Yeah.
8 and 10, says Ronnie. Thank you, Ronnie. 8 and 10 coming off the diamonds. Thank you, sir. What's up, Charles Nelson? Says hi, Kamen and Dom.
Hi, Charles.
Charles, I am thinking and hoping that you got those funds figured out in your account, that you might be entering our breaks today. I know Charles is always finagling the funds. Do I have enough? Where do I move the funds? Hoping your time is now, my man, Charles. Maybe he sold that Bryce Harper bat last night. I don't know. He loved the break so much he wanted to get in, but he was trying to sell that Bryce Harper bat first. Sweet bat. 100%. Good to have you in the chat, Charles. Always a pleasure, my man. Let me pull the randomizer up here, and we're going to go 6 times for the diamond double. We got Robert Paulalunas, Tom Kozic, TJ Anzalone, Omar Ramirez Nieves, and Ronnie Sayre in the house. Diamond double. Good luck, guys. Looking for some DJ Moore, Ray Lewis, Peyton Manning. A lot of goodies left in here. 6 clicks, 5 and 6. Ronnie Sayer looking to be king of the North. Looking for DJ Moore. Say it is so, Ronnie. Tom Kozic, NFC South. TJ Anzalone. By the way, Tom could be prime time. TJ's got the NFC East. Robert's got the NFC West. Ronnie, AFC North, AFC South, which means, Ronnie, you've got the spot for Ray Lewis Speed Flex, Peyton Manning Speed Flex. You can get them both in this break, Ronnie Sayer. And Omar Ramirez Nieves, lastly, in the AFC West. Box 8 coming up, 8 out of 30 in the Audible.
Tom reminds me of the movie Three Ninjas. You ever see that movie?
I have not.
Ooh,
I need to.
It's good.
Is it the Ninja Turtles?
No, it's probably from. We were probably like 6 or 7 when it came out.
Okay.
Just 3 kids who are ninjas.
I have to watch it. I figured out, by the way, why it's called the Audible series. The best dang Audible guy of all time, Omaha! Peyton Manning in this break. All right, let's see here. This is a heavy one, Dom. We got a heavy one. We've got ourselves a heavy hitter, pun intended, if you catch my drift.
Woo.
Ray Lewis on the Chrome Speed Flex. The two-tone, the purple, the gold. NFL's all-time tackle leader. 2-time Super Bowl champion. 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. Beautiful, beautiful lid. The silver ink on the top. Top 2 defensive player of all time, man. My 2 best defensive players to ever play the game. It is Lawrence Taylor and Ray Lewis. We got LT in the vault. We got Ray Lewis in this series. Another all-time great defensive player, by the way. Deion Sanders also left in the Diamonds. But this is a Hall of Fame helmet. Spin this bad boy around. The gold, the purple, the face mask, the visor. Ronnie Sayer. Let's go.
I say it, Ronnie.
Ray Lewis. Hit of the show so far. Right? No question.
Oh, no question.
Right?
Alex,
Chrome
Colt.
Flex.
Colt.
Man.
I just had to answer Alex's question.
Oh, Rocky and Tum Tum. Can't remember the third Dom.
Colt.
Good movie, Dom, says Charles.
That's right.
Charles says, I didn't sell it. I'm waiting for the funds of something that I sold to get into my account. It says by 12 a.m. today. Okay. So I imagine Charles will be bumping in the break room tomorrow. So Colt is the third kid, says Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful lid. Congrats, Ronnie. Absolutely, Ronnie. I got to watch this movie, apparently.
There's 3 of them, too. The third one, Hulk Hogan's in it.
All right, brother.
He's got hair in it, too.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to watch that.
Third one is my favorite. Takes place in an amusement park.
Ooh,
Yes.
That's fun. Beautiful lid, though, Ronnie Sayer. A lot of fun. Ray Lewis, Speed Flex.
That's gorgeous, man. I know you love the chrome.
Yeah, it's the chrome, man. So I got to see 2 chromes tonight. Otherwise, I'll be in a bad mood. Minimum. Now, 2 is an okay mood. 3, I'm in a good mood. So we got to see that. DJ Moore. And I imagine the next diamond will have a chrome, Dom. Got to get through this diamond, move on to the next one, so I see more chromes. Man, oh man, Ronnie. This is probably the second best looking lid in this series. I think the DJ Moore looks even better, personally. But I guess we got to see him in person.
You do like blue. Blue is your color.
Blue is my color, man.
Blue is and I've noticed you're been a lot more loyal to blue lately, which I like to see.
Yeah, loyalty.
Yes.
Family, baby.
I like to see that.
Family.
Because I saw you, I didn't want to say nothing.
I've been flirting, I know.
But I saw you at the bar flirting with the green visor, flirting with the purple visor, and I didn't want to say nothing. And the blue visor's like, hey, did you see Kamen flirt with those other visors? Like, I don't see nothing. So now you're getting me in trouble with the visors.
Nah, the blue visor is the best.
So I'm glad you're treating the blue visor right.
Right.
Again. But that purple visor, I mean, I get it why you might want to fool around.
The Manning has a blue visor.
Right.
So I'm just saying.
There you go.
Just saying. All right, second box, guys. Second box in the Audible Diamonds. Hey, Dom.
Hello.
Are you from Tennessee?
Am I?
You're the only 10 I see. Chris Johnson. He's a 10 when it comes to speed, baby. CJ2K on the camo authentic. Ronnie Sayer gets them both. One of 9 2,000-yard rushers. Nice job, Ronnie. Chris Johnson.
There you go, Ronnie.
I believe still has the single season record for regular season rushing yards and receiving yards combined. Chris Johnson.
All-purpose yards.
Right, all-purpose yards. So very, very nice lid. We don't talk enough about Tennessee's running back, pedigree. We had Eddie George, Chris Johnson, Derrick Henry, even Lindale White for a while was good there.
We could count Earl Campbell.
Earl Campbell.
Houston Oilers.
Yeah. They became the same team.
Yeah.
So nice little tradition of running backs there.
Some teams just always have a good player at a certain position. Like Minnesota seems to always have an all-pro wide receiver. Justin Jefferson right now. Titans always seem to have a good running back. Even I know Tony Pollard's not going to make the Hall of Fame, but Tony Pollard was the best player in the Titans offense last year. I mean, they didn't win 2 games, so it's not much, but that's all I got.
Pretty good.
I don't have nothing much to say about the 2-win Titans.
I thought you were going to say something about Green Bay quarterbacks, but my bad.
I was gonna, but I'm like, stop myself. I don't want to get a little cocky.
Fair enough. Nice congrats, says Omar. Yeah, hey, I'm seeing double. It's not Parent Trap and Lindsay Lohan. It's Chris Johnson on the college and Chris Johnson on the pro.
Are you seeing Freakier Friday when it comes out?
I should. Yeah, when is it coming out?
This couple months, Freaky Friday.
Yeah, I love Freaky Friday.
The sequels come out. Lindsay Lohan's in it. Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
I have a new resolution for the next few months because I've seen something online that has me angry, Dom. And actually, I'm angry at myself because apparently movie theaters are struggling lately. Sales are down.
Sucks.
I love watching movies. I love going to the movie theater. It demolishes the at-home experience. I used to go to the movie theater once a week. When I was working in Arkansas, I had no friends. I was in a new town. So I would always go to the movie theater every week. And I try to keep that tradition alive as best as I could. And then lately, the last couple years, I have been slacking. So, yeah, I'll go watch that movie. You want to go together?
Freakier Friday?
Yeah, 2 bros go to that movie. Why not?
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Nice job, Ronnie. CJ2K. And, of course, great job on the Ray Lewis 2-tone chrome speed flags. Very, very nice. Ronnie says.
Nice hit, Ronnie.
So now we're down to 9 boxes left in here. We still have the Deion Sanders, A.J. Brown, the Peyton Manning, the DJ Moore. That is 4 headliners in the final 9 boxes. Look at that blue visor, Tom. Oh, man, I'm not cheating on that one. And we have 2 blue visors left. There's the Peyton Manning with the blue visor. My first real love when it comes to football. I know you've said before on the air, if it wasn't for Brett Favre, you would not be, where you are as far as a football fan. I'll double down and say the same thing about Peyton Manning. This guy made me a football fan. Peyton Manning, part of football history for me. Because I'm a Bears fan, right? I grew up a Bears fan. The Bears stunk. The Bears were terrible. We never had a quarterback. This guy made me love the game, Peyton Manning. 2004
Colts, one of my favorite teams to watch of all time. Didn't win a Super Bowl, but if you like offense, you like points. And Hall of Famers on that offense. Peyton Manning, Edgerrin James, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne. You got Brandon Stokely. Low-key getting 1,000 yards. That's because the man who we have in the diamonds right there, the sheriff, Peyton Manning. And I like how he signed the inscription in the horseshoe.
Right. Oh, very right. And you talk about Peyton Manning, you talk about the Colts, you talk about Brandon Stokely. How about his time with the Broncos? You want to talk about that? Julius Thomas made him look like Tony Gonzalez. We had Emmanuel Sanders look like Tyreek Hill today. Demaryius Thomas looked like Randy Moss. I mean, this guy just made players look better. Peyton Manning, an absolute icon of the game. Love me some Peyton Manning. No doubt about that, Dom. Let's get that done, guys. Let's get those diamonds done. Plenty of good stuff to get into in those diamond helmets. What do you guys say? Oh, there you go. I hear myself. Cool. I'll make sure that I'm alive. 6 to go in the quad, 7 to go in the double. We are 2 to go in the vault, by the way. 2 to go in the vault quad and 2 to go in the black and blue quad. Little surprised this is still out there, Dom. Little surprised it's still out there. Man. Talk about double up options. Keep this in mind. This is a pairing. We have in the old series left Lawrence Taylor and Rome Odunze. But Rome Odunze could pair with Barry Sanders, Jay Jettas. Obviously, Lawrence Taylor could pair with the Taylor and Purcells, the straight hand triple sign helmet, the Roger Staubach Speed Flex, the Micah Parsons. So the pairings here are really good potentially for multiple lids coming up. The Playmaker Vault Series. Rank the playmakers in this series, right? I mean, I'm thinking of Barry Sanders, Jay Jettas, and Steve Smith Sr. Rank those guys when it comes to playmaking ability. Right?
These tough questions you keep asking me today.
Right?
Who do I like?
Steve Smith's got some awesome plays.
I mean, it's got to be Barry, right?
Barry's number one.
Yeah.
But who made more big plays? Like, Jay Jettas is better than Steve Smith. But who made more, like, crazy plays?
Yes.
It's tough.
I could go back and talk about a specific game for Steve Smith if you don't mind.
Is it a Bears game?
Possibly.
Should I use my mute powers?
You might have to.
Right? I don't know. Again, we see a lot of the same names. Our customers know that. Only so many guys sign autographs. We can't, like, see different names all the time. Because, we sell 800 helmets a week, Dom.
Right.
We're 9, 12, 3, 6 every single day. But whenever I see helmets that you don't see as often in the break room, this is what the series is all about. Steve Smith Sr., Bill Parcells. These are unique autographs.
Even Kyler Murray we don't get too often.
Right?
We have him more recently, but Kyler's not not as much as we have Barry Sanders.
I've never seen a Justin Tuck autograph in the break room.
I've never seen an OCU Menorah autograph here in the break room, no.
Never.
Even Steve Smith, who we're getting more of recently, that's a fresh new name in the break. Well, we've had him before on slabs, but I've never seen him on authentic helmets.
Right.
I see him now.
So, guys, get these playmakers in here. Get these playmakers. Think about the all-speeds team. Let's do like a 4x1 relay. You got Kyler Murray, Barry Sanders, Steve Smith, and Justin Jefferson. That's your 4x1 relay team.
Don't sleep on Micah Parsons. Beat Tyreek Hill in that. I know Tyreek Hill was not doing full speed, but hey,
Sure.
Micah Parsons, he's an athlete.
He's the alternate. He's the alternate, Dom, on our 4x1 relay team.
Got to have one defensive guy. That'd be a pick.
Right? That's a guy that likes to talk a lot, Micah Parsons.
He did get told to stay off Twitter by a former teammate, DeMarcus Lawrence.
He backs it up, though, doesn't he?
He's one of the best players in the NFL, Micah Parsons.
I
Best
think
player in
Micah
the Cowboys.
Parsons backs it up.
He's the best player in the Cowboys right now. And that's coming from, we're Dak fans.
Sure.
But he is the best player in the Cowboys.
We're not Dak fans. We're Dak defenders.
That's right.
We're big-time Dak fans. So the Cowboys kind of similar to the Bengals in that, like, they paid Dak, they paid CD, they paid Micah. The Bengals paid Higgins, Burrow, and Chase. So interesting to see where else the money goes, right? They got to get somebody good in the draft. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, I hear you. You definitely want to pay for some defensive players, but we talked about it last night. If Joe Burrow comes up to you and you're like, hey, you signed T. Higgins, so I want T. Higgins here.
Yeah.
You got to do it.
Dallas is an interesting spot because I think they have a good football team. But that division with the Eagles and the Commanders, I don't know if Dallas makes the playoffs, Dom.
One to go on the vault.
One to go in this vault break.
Quad.
4 boxes coming out, guys. Get the NFC East, get the 2 giant lids, and a cowboy lid in Staubach or Parsons. Or get 3 giant lids, right? There's a Lawrence Taylor in the old series. So you can get 4 helmets in the NFC East in this break. You can also get 4 helmets in the NFC North, potentially. Barry Sanders, Justin Jefferson. We do have in the old series Aroma Dunze. And in this series, I don't see an NFC North necessarily secondary headliner, but they could be one. It is definitely possible, guys. Here's that Lightning helmet. Barry Sanders. Love this one. 1 spot to go. 4 boxes coming out. Nothing better than a quad box break. You can win multiple helmets in a quad. We saw Kyle Cassius recently get 4 in a quad box break, Tom. You cannot do that in a single. I know you look at this price point, it's $372, but it's 4 boxes coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like buying into like a single. You only have 1 helmet you can win in here. You can win up to 4. And you also get 4 1 in 8 chances. You might walk away with something before that quad is done, right?
All it takes is to win 1 speed flex, and you're already getting well worth your money's worth.
Yeah, and if you win anything, period, I'm not going to say all of these because there's probably a few that aren't. But most of these are
You could slide up.
372, if not quite, pretty darn close. So,
Thank you.
yeah, get in that vault, guys. Get in that vault. Let's get that closed up. Let's see some more heat.
Are they testing you after yesterday? Do they think you're playing around?
Yesterday we got off the air with one spot to go in a vault quad. Although that was a little bit later in the night.
No, I'm just saying. You know,
they're like,
it's a brand new Kamen. You told me yesterday.
How much patience does he have, this guy?
It's a brand new Kamen.
How nice is he? You're gonna get your New Mexico pick, Dom. They're up 7 now with 1:48 to go. So I got you.
Some of these upsets, like, oh, cool, I picked that upset, and you got to lose the next round.
It's not a big deal. Yeah, it's all about the Elite 8, Final 4, and Champions.
As long as I still have my Elite 8 after, which is a big game tomorrow for me.
I have a very boring Elite 8. I think I have all 1 and 2 seeds. So we'll see.
It might be this year where it might be chalk.
Sure.
You never know.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
All right.
We got moving in the Diamond Quad as well, by the way. 5 to go.
There you go, Jay. Jay, close out that vault squad.
Is that my Mizzou guy, Jay Bowerson?
That is Jay Bowerson.
M-I-Z, Jay! M-I-Z! I love you, man. Like that movie, I Love You, Man, with Paul Rudd. Great movie.
I love you, bro, Montana.
Right? Vault Quad number 1. Drop me 3 box numbers from the new and 1 from the old. Let me know, guys. Let's get vaulty.
Scrolling at the bottom.
3 spots to go in that college double as well. So that one will sell out too. And then the black and blue quad is 2 to go as well. There we go. Jay knows M-I-Z-Z-O-U for life. You know what I've seen as a filler hit in the college? I've seen my boy Brady Cook. That's a future NFL quarterback to you, Dom.
Missouri might have a top 10 pick in the NFL draft. They have that tackle who's really good.
Yeah, had like the fastest time of X amount over X amount of weight. So he was moving, that big boy. Luther Burden as well. Have a couple first-round draft picks for my Tigers this year. Corey, Michael, TJ, Chris, Sean, Tobe, and Jay need 2 box numbers. Actually, 4 box numbers. 3 in the new and 1 in the old, guys, for the vault.
We got the old 4, 5. Okay, cool.
Who's got the boxes? Otherwise, we'll go to the wheel. In the meantime, while this quad is going down, let's get that quad done in the black and blue. 2 to go in that one. 3 to go in the college double. These are 2 breaks that are going down tonight. Heck, let's get that diamond quad done too, Dom. 5 to go in there. Burden to the Eagles, please. Jay, do they need more receivers? They have A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. I don't think Luther, I don't know, that's just me, but I don't think the Eagles need any more wide receivers, Dom. I know they don't have a number 3, but do they need one? I mean, Saquon catches balls. Goddard catches balls.
Imagine that offense, though.
Makes it even better. I hate to say this as a Chiefs fan, but the Eagles don't really need anything. Their team they just need to keep as many of those guys as they can coming back. So I see Jay was first with 19 in the old. And then I see 21 in the new from TJ. So we can do 19 in the old, Dom, 21 in the new, and then I need 2 more new numbers, guys. Just seeing it's like the rich get richer. We have A.J. Brown in the diamonds, by the way. I know I heard you and Dom talking about this last night. And yeah, I think A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith are neck and neck with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins for the best receiving duo in the NFL. Hard to really argue against that. I mean, if you really want to go Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams maybe now, but those are kind of your top receiving cores. Yeah, Jeremy Maclin, absolute icon for Mizzou, played with the Eagles, the Chiefs. Love me some J-Mac. I actually know J-Mac a little bit, Jay. I've interviewed him multiple times. I worked covering Mizzou sports at my last job. I actually interviewed him when he got into the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame. Really nice guy, Jeremy Maclin. Very humble, very nice guy. 22-9, Dom, as well.
21, 22, and 9?
Correct. In the new. Thank you, guys. Appreciate ya. Jeremy Maclin just got in the College Football Hall of Fame this year, Dom. And actually, the LSU-Mizzou game I went to a couple years ago, is when it was announced. So it was a pretty cool game to be at. Yeah, I think it was his nephew or his cousin tried to be a receiver at Mizzou, but he was not quite as good. I think he ended up transferring. All right. Not everybody is Jeremy Macklin. Really good return guy as well, J-Mac. We've had him in the break room on slab cards, but he's not a guy that signs autos often. That's why we don't see him often. You let me know, Jay. You come down to Chicago, more than happy to get together, my man. Going to the city tomorrow, Dom, for a magic show. I'm excited. It's going to be nice. 6 clicks. We got Corey up top. You've got the NFC North. Michael Convey has the NFC South. Sean Schumann, NFC East. Chris Brandvold, NFC West. Tobe Restar, AFC North. We got Jay Bowerson, AFC South. We got TJ Anzalone, AFC East. And Corey Dobeck, AFC West. Did you go to Mizzou, Jay? Because I'm class of 2013. I went to Mizzou from 09 to 2013 as a student. Then I was a TV sports reporter in town for the CBS affiliate from 2018 to 2020. So I lived 6 years in Columbia. I'm all about my Mizzou Tigers, my man. Love me some Mizzou. All right, 19 coming up. This is the old vault where we have a Lawrence Taylor authentic still available, guys, in the old vault. Let's see here. Let us see here what we got coming up. Would you look at that? Would you look at that, Sean? It is a Lawrence Taylor camo authentic LT. The best defensive player of all time. I'll put that chin strap back for you guys. One of 2 defensive MVPs, 3-time DPOY, more than 100 sacks. Scariest dude out there. Hurt my boy Joey T. Sean Schumann. It is Lawrence Taylor. Very nice. Very, very nice. You're good. I grew up in Missouri, moved with my family to Delaware in 1980. Much older than you. That's okay, Jay. You've seen more history, Jay Bowerson. You saw Kellen Winslow. I did not, watch his prime. So all Mizzou fans, no matter the age, respect. Lawrence Taylor for Sean Schumann. Speaking of respect, Bill Belichick called this guy the one perfect player I coached. Back when he was his defensive coordinator, Bill Parcells was the head coach. There's a Bill Parcells and Lawrence Taylor dual signed authentic in this new vault. Very cool. Very, very cool. Sean Schumann. 236995. Lawrence Taylor. I know he signs a lot. I get that, but I don't know. If I'm a collector, I want the greatest defensive player ever in my PC. You can never go wrong with the Lawrence Taylor authentic. That is fantastic. Sean says, nice, the shoe dog. Very nice indeed, shoe dog. Sean Schumann. Schumann, like Newman. 1 down, 3 to go, guys. We got the new boxes coming up in the vault, where we have, I believe, 10 photoed headliners left, 5 secondary headliners, 15 in 23 chance at a headliner in this vault break. I think this is a full-size authentic coming up. Full-size authentic. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, okay. This is nice. Former Super Bowl champion. Times 3, by the way. Inscribed all the Super Bowls on the helmet. Hall of Fame 22 as well on the inscription. Richard Seymour. That's TJ Anzalone, AFC East. Terrific Patriot defensive player, Richard Seymour.
New series, right?
New series, yes, sir. Love me some Richard Seymour. Obviously, Tom Brady got a lot of the accolades. Bill Belichick as well. But you look at guys like Ty Law, who's also a secondary headliner in the series. Guys like Richard Seymour, Teddy Bruschi, big part of those Patriot teams. 7-time Pro Bowler, 3-time first-team All-Pro, 3-time Super Bowl champion, the great Richard Seymour for TJ. There we go, Jay. His helmet was the first big one I got. Very nice. You always remember your first win, and you always remember your first authentic and your first Hall of Famer, like big helmet you won. Never forget those moments in the break room.
You remember who pulled it for you?
Was it you?
No, I'm just saying you remember who pulled. You remember every detail of it. You remember
Oh,
who
yeah.
pulled it for you?
What breaker, what show. Exactly right. Nice job, TJ. Richard Seymour on the authentic. Those Patriot authentics, Dom, very, very clean. Very, very clean lids, to say the least. All right, 2 down, 2 to go here in the quad. Is that black and blue quad ready? Come on, guys. 2 to go. It's been 2 to go for quite a bit, Dom. Let's get that black and blue quad knocked out. That'll put us at 11 boxes in that black and blue series and get us closer and closer to the next series we'll drop for you guys. I don't know. I'm surprised it's not sold out. By the way, you did miss out on Charles's rankings for you, the Ninja films.
Thank you.
So 3 ninjas, ninjas kick back, 3 ninjas nickel up, and 3 ninjas high noon at Mega Mountain. Man, I have some viewing to do.
My favorite one, he ranked last. What the heck, Charles?
He would. He would. All right, 3rd box coming up here in the quad box.
I believe they all won Oscars.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
You know what movie I like? The Big Green. It's a soccer movie.
I was going to say, what?
Very cool. All righty. All righty. All righty. What do we got here? What do we got? Oh, my God. This is my favorite hit of the night. Okay. You're going to love this, too. It's not a headliner, although I think I'll put it on the table over this one from the early show, at least for now. You're going to love this, Dom. You're going to love this. Do you believe in karma? I know you believe in karma.
Of course.
I think I figured out why the Dallas Cowboys cannot win the last 20 years. It's karma. It's a rhymes with Lilo and Stitch. Ooh. Jerry Jones got rid of the best dang coach in the NFL at the time. It is Jimmy Johnson on the Cowboy authentic. Sean Schumann, you've got Jimmy Johnson.
That's so cool.
Very, very nice. One of the best coaches of all time. Miami, the Cowboys, terrific star on NFL Fox. I think he's leaving. I'm going to miss him.
He's retiring, yep.
I'm going to miss Jimmy Johnson. Love the hit, Sean Schumann. Very rare autograph in this break room. And that, guys, is the and more section, guys. Again, you hear me say this all the time. The Vault, the Diamonds, the College. Those 3 series are loaded. You should not care what's left as far as headliners. Everything in those series is amazing. This Jimmy Johnson, for me, Dom, is a top 5 hit in the Vault. Absolutely. I don't care if it's a speed flex. I don't care if it's not a custom helmet. It's Jimmy freaking Johnson.
We got one more box.
Man.
One more box of this quad. Imagine getting Bill Parcells and Jimmy Johnson.
Let's go, Schumann.
It's possible. He's got the spot.
Schumann. Oh, Alex put him, like you said, he put him in order of release dates. I got you.
I got you.
Classic Ninja, please, says William. Sean, I'll trade you the Patriot helmet for Jimmy, says TJ. And Shoe Dog's a Rams and Chiefs fan. There we go, Shoe Dog. Man.
I'll put the CJ away.
Yeah, put him away. I love this helmet, Dom. Man. Jimmy Johnson.
I don't get jealous much in the break room, but I get jealous when someone wins a Jimmy Johnson.
I knew you would appreciate this one, Dom.
I love Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson is awesome.
The coach, the man.
Right?
He's awesome.
Wow. Knight's good. King over there. Have the same helmet. Sean Knights gets his Bradley. You notice how it says he has the same helmet, he hasn't traded it, right? Gotta appreciate the Jimmy Johnson.
That's right.
Appreciate, baby. I like this. So we can put this one here. You can get the CJ 2K put back. Jimmy Johnson. It's over there, I think.
I just picked up that box.
Yeah, you're good. Just breaking boxes, having fun tonight. Pulling Joe Theismann raves, Jimmy Johnson authentics. There's a theme tonight. Stuff we don't see often. The Commanders rave for the first time. A Jimmy Johnson rare autograph in the break room. There's a Bill Parcells in the vault. A Steve Smith Sr. in the vault. There's just a lot of good stuff in the break room, man. A lot of good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, the best dang hair in football history. It is none other than my boy, Troy Polamalu. A very nice full-size lunar replica. Former Defensive Player of the Year. Former Super Bowl champion. Pro and College Football Hall of Famer. Second best safety I have seen with my own eyes on TV. I did not see Ronnie Lott. It was Ed Reed, number 1, and Troy Polamalu, 1A. Nice lid right there. Tobe, Restar, Restar, Winner Star, Troy Polamalu.
Attaboy, Tobe.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Tobe. Polamalu. He is part of my favorite Steelers of all time. It goes Jerome Bettis. Then it goes either Troy Polamalu or Hines Ward. My favorite Steelers of all time. You see, Ronnie says Lott was the best, of course. Every Niner fan says that. I, unfortunately, am not as experienced as Ronnie. And I say old. I'm not using the O word. Not as experienced as Ronnie. I did not grow up watching Mr. Lott. So I go based off the guys I did watch. This guy's the second best for me behind Ed Reed. Brian Dawkins then mix as well. But awesome lid, Polamalu. Lad McConkey has not been pulled in the college. No, sir, Charles Nelson.
That double, close to happening.
TJ won the Richard Seymour William on the Patriot lid with the 3 Super Bowl inscriptions and the Hall of Fame inscription. Tobe's first win, says Chris.
Tobe.
How about that, Tobe? That's a pretty good start with Troy Polamalu. I love those Tiny Troy commercials, Dom.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny Troy.
Now with Patrick Mahomes.
Right? Still relevant. Still relevant. Haha, yeah. You know what, Ronnie? You know what I'm going to do tonight? I'm going to go home, and I'm going to go watch some Ronnie Lott footage tonight.
There you go.
Going to educate myself. I'm going to watch all the Ronnie Lott footage I can find, Dom. The internet is a beautiful, beautiful place, as we say, right?
That's true.
The beautiful place, the interwebs. All right, let's refresh the break page here. Let's look together what we got coming up. We still got 5 to go in that diamond quad. Again, guys, looking for the Peyton Manning flex, the DJ Moore flex, the A.J. Brown authentic, Deion Sanders, 4 photo headliners, and 9 boxes.
Black and blue coming up.
Black and blue quad just sold out, so let me go over this college real quick. 3 spots to go in the college double. Ohio State triple sign Heisman. We still got the Myles Garrett. We got the Bo Nix, Joe Montana. We still have Lad McConkey out there, Devontae Smith, Drew Brees, Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams. All still available, guys. Come and get that college, guys. A lot of goodies in that college series. That double will pop off tonight. No doubt about that. But 4 boxes coming up in the black and blue. Let's have some fun. I want to see that Barry Sanders rave. Black and blue quad, drop me 4 box numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Ty's got 1. He wants 5. All right, Ty. Need 3 more, folks. 3 more for the quad break. I think we're left with, 4 boxes left in the old vault? Is that right, Dom?
Yes.
Where's that one? Over there?
Yeah, it's,
And there's a key, right?
yeah.
Yeah. 22 from Julian as well. Or is it Julian? Could be Julian, could be Julian. Mr. Garcia. You know why I say Julian? Because of Julian Alvarez, who you have no idea who that is, right? Argentina's second leading goal scorer at the World Cup when they won, behind Messi.
Oh, that Julian.
Yeah. Julian Alvarez, baby. Legend. Absolute legend. So 5, 22, and 11 need one more, guys. It is a quad box break. And then 32 looks like. So I do see 5 on the ticker. I can get that off. I see 11. I don't see 22 on the ticker, Dom. So I need one more number. 22 is not there, guys, because it was a number that was called out that is not on our ticker. It is first come, first serve from anybody in the chat. Just in case if you're going to look for it, Dom, but I'm guessing it's not on there. Not seeing 22. Well, Akron lost by 30. Well, there's 40 seconds left, but that one did not work out so well, Dom. 7. So we'll do 7. Thank you, Ty. 7 we should have on the ticker. You're good, Julian. No problem, my man. Just letting you know, not on that ticker. All right, guys. 6 clicks coming up. Good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck in the black and blue. Thank you, sir. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, Dom, but that Jimmy Johnson was cool. Now I want to see what else is in the Anmore section in the vault and the diamonds. With Jimmy Johnson coming out, I don't know. That vault, we should call that I know it's called the Playmaker vault, but we should call it the not often seen autographs vault. Because Jimmy Johnson, there's still a Bill Parcells in there. There's a Steve Smith in there. I would call it the unique vault. So NFC North up top for Ty Percival. Joseph Levantino in the NFC South. Sean Schumann in the NFC East. Michael Convey in the NFC West. It's his lucky spot. He always wins Niners in the West, Michael. Donnie DeHutt, AFC North. Julian Garcia, AFC South. Joseph Levantino, AFC East. And Jay Bowerson, the Mizzou fan. Are you a Chiefs fan as well, Jay? Because you got the AFC West, brother. Good luck in the black and blue quad. Quadruple the boxes. Quadruple the fun. We'll start with box 5 here. Cinco. Alrighty. Jerseys left are Dwight Freeney, Brian Dawkins, and Anquan Bolden there, Mr. King. Oh, man. I don't know what it is, guys, but I'm becoming in love with these Rave helmets. Got the sick Barry Sanders in the black and blue, but here's the Dante Culpepper with the skull inscription. The former Pro Bowl quarterback, former NFL leader in passing yards, passing touchdowns, just slightly faded on that auto right there. That's why it's in the black and blue. But nice hit, Ty Percival, Dante Culpepper. The Charger helmet did get pulled in the black and blue. The Charger triple signed with Kellen Winslow. That one did get pulled, unfortunately for you, sir. Josh Jacobs is gone. Yes, King. And that helmet is sick. The Viking Rave, Dom. Dante Culpepper. I like it. It has skull inscription. JSA certified on your Culpepper. Okay. Now I'm excited. Good job, Ty. Nice hit. And the black and blue, by the way, has an 8 in 15 chance at a headliner, a 7 in 15 at a photo headliner. Well, it's an 8 in 14 chance because that one is not a headliner. Awesome. Thank you, says Ty. You're welcome, sir. Culpepper to Moss and Carter. That was my childhood early on as a Bears fan. Just gave me nightmares how good he was with those wide receivers. Put the Culpepper back in the box. 3 more on the way. 3 more. Starting with number 7 here. John Elway number. Let's see here. I believe this is a secondary headliner. As always, Death, Taxes, and Michael Convey winning the NFC West. Here's the Jared Verse salute to Service Authentic. The NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year this last year. Again, slightly faded on the auto. Little smudge right there in the autograph, guys. Every series we run, except for black and blue, the helmets are perfect. The black and blue series, it is on the website. It says it's the one series with slight imperfections, autograph smudges, etc. Could be chips on the helmet. It is put in the listing. So that's the one series where you can get some damaged items, but they're not too damaged, and they are still nice. Michael Convey with the Jared Verse. Now, if you want to be in a series with no damaged authentic helmets, the diamond helmets, all authentics with 0 damage for sure. But good job, Michael, on the Jared Verse. I think Dom said it last night. Not to say that he's going to be Aaron Donald level good, but they lose Aaron Donald, and they pick up another defensive star just like that in Jared Verse. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Secondary headliner, Jared Verse. And I do have some boxes for you when you get a second here. Ooh. Dave has 6 mini helmets. How would you rank them? Jamar Chase, Lawrence Taylor, Michael Irvin, LaDainian Tomlinson, Roger Craig, and Willie Rofe. Okay, well, again, personal preference. I'm a huge LaDainian Tomlinson fan. That one's my favorite. I would guess that perhaps Jamar Chase could go for the most on the market, but I would go Tomlinson, Chase, Irvin, Lawrence Taylor, Roger Craig, and Willie Rofe personally. It's the second verse in 2 days, says Michael. It's up for trade. All right, sir. Never hurts to have some good helmets to trade, right? No doubt about that. All righty. Third box here in the black and blue quad. Third box in the B&B quad. All right. It's another authentic because all of these are authentics. 100% of the boxes in the black and blue full-sized authentic helmets. Boy, are we headliner hopping or what? Which, by the way, how the heck is this not a headliner? The single-season rushing record holder, 9th all-time in rush yards, Hall of Famer Eric Dickerson on the Colts Lunar. That is the AFC South. It is Julian or Julian Garcia with the Eric Dickerson. Not a single photo headliner in this break. How about that? Just a slight chip on the back non-auto side. And you can't even see it on camera, Dom. It's so slight. Nice hit right there. Julian on your Dickerson. Eric Dickerson. Same exact smudge. There you go. It must have been the black and blue. Yeah, if you don't want the smudges, you can get in the diamonds and get those helmets. But the ones in the black and blue, as you can see, minor smudges, etc. on the helmets. All right. Eric Dickerson in the Ann Moore section. I think he's ahead of some of those running backs we were talking about earlier, Dom. Mm-hmm. So a lot of running backs left in this black and blue. A lot of all-time great running backs left as in that case.
Got a college double coming up.
College double sold out. Excellent, excellent. Okay, well, if it's not black and blue, it's possible it was smudged on transport, but you can always contact customer service. But I very often people say that it is black and blue. So I would definitely double check what you won in it for sure. Yeah, great extra hit there, Shoe Dog. Former Ram and Colt, Eric Dickerson, the Ann Moore section, man. The fourth and final helmet in the quad. We are living in the and more section here. What do we got? What do we got here, Dom? This is Patrick Peterson, the 8-time Pro Bowl corner. Led the league in return yards 1 year as well. Nice looking helmet. Just a slight smudge right there. Well below the auto on the Peterson. NFC West again. Michael Convey wins with the West. The king of the West, Patrick Peterson. So, Dom, we pulled Jared Verse secondary headliner. But we're down to 11 boxes left in the black and blue. 11 boxes left in the black and blue. Let me say that again. 11 boxes left in the black and blue. We have, is that right? 7 photoed headliners. 7 photoed headliners in the final 11 boxes. Emmett Smith Speed Flex, Barry Sanders Rave, Marshall Faulk Flash, Bo Jackson on that Raider helmet. We got a Steve Smith Sr. Flash, Adrian Peterson on Oklahoma, and then Terrell Davis on the Broncos. 7 photoed authentic headliners in 11 boxes. That ratio is pretty nuts if you ask me. Pretty nuts if you ask me. Come and get these guys. Come and get these here in the break room. Well, that was cool. That was very cool. Even more cool than the black and blue, I would argue, is the college. Got a college double coming up. Maybe a Caleb Williams and Drew Brees Speed Flex. We've only pulled 1 Speed Flex today in the Ray Lewis, so I want more. Class dismissed. College double coming up, guys. Let me go ahead and put this in the chat. It is Julian Andrade, Tobe Restar, Paul Filanowski, Michael Convey, Sean Schumann, and Ronnie Sayer. I know Ronnie might want that Bo Nix Oregon lid. We're still going to go watch the Ducks game with Ronnie. That's on the docket.
That's for sure.
Drop me 2 box numbers, guys. 2 box numbers for the college double. Ronnie wants 8 and 10. Last time he called 8 and 10, he got a Ray Lewis Chrome Flex and a Chris Johnson Authentic. I'd say it's working out, Dom. Wouldn't you?
I say so.
All right, 8 and 10 in the college. Thank you, Ronnie. Both coming off the ticker, sir. College double box. It'd be epic, he says, right? I agree. And then we are pretty caught up on that break page after this, guys. So if you want to keep the night going, keep those orders going. We got 5 to go in the mini double and 5 to go in the diamond quad. Otherwise, a lot of 7s and 8s. So get those orders now, guys. Get those orders now to keep the show rolling here tonight. Surely with a Peyton Manning flex and 9 boxes left and 4 headliners, Dom, I think a diamond quad should happen tonight. The people's champ in the room. The Rock? No, Ronnie Sayer. I mean, he gets to hang out with Mrs. Claus. That's pretty cool if you ask me, Dom.
Yes, sir.
All right, Purdue, Michigan, UCLA spot is Julian Andrade. Ronnie Sayer's got USC, Kentucky, Clemson, UCF. Could be the Caleb Williams flex. Sean Schumann has Auburn, Pittsburgh, FSU. Michael Convey, OSU, UNC, and Cal. Paul Filanowski, Texas, Bama, Boston College, ECU. Oh, Paul Wall. They call him the people's champ. My bad. See, Ronnie, William, you know more about Paul Wall than I do, apparently. Right?
That was the line.
Well, William, you can blame Dom because he's my hip training guy. I become cool by talking to Dom, so... Look, I did know Paul Wall's a rapper. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know enough details, apparently. The people's champ in the house, Paul. Ronnie's got A&M, Georgia, Illinois, Miami. Tobe has LSU, Oklahoma, Syracuse, which, again, we do have the Jaden Daniels authentic in here. The Notre Dame, which is the spot for Joe Montana, then Oregon for Bo Nix. Both could be Ronnie's, and he's got Liberty as well.
Liberty Bibbity.
You think it's a Malik Willis Liberty helmet?
Undefeated this season as a starting quarterback.
Might be.
Liberty Bibbity.
Is that right, Den? says George Foreman just passed away.
Rest in peace.
I'm going to honor George by making a panini on my George Foreman grill tomorrow, Dom.
Nice. Just don't burn your foot like Michael Scott.
And Michael Scott. Burn my foot. All right, boxes 8 and 10 coming up. Dom has one of Paul's diamond encrusted grills.
It's in the
Is that
back.
right, Dom?
You can't see it. It's all
It's
the way
in the back?
It's all the way in the back. You can't
Oh,
see
it's not for show.
it. Medical purposes.
Yeah, you can open your personal there, Nick. Is that the minis or the reps, Dom? I'm guessing you just got it. I believe there's only 2 rep personals left. I think it's boxes 2 and 3. I think I took them off the ticker, but I believe it's 2 and 3 left in the reps. Oh, wow. Speaking of the devil, it's Malik Willis.
My man.
On the Liberty helmet.
My man.
OU. Full-size authentic Liberty Bibbity. Ronnie Sayer with Malik Willis.
Liberty Bibbity.
You said it earlier, Dom. Did not lose a single game as the Packers starting quarterback. Look, ask Mr. Will Levis how hard it is to be the quarterback of the Tennessee Titans. This guy's better than Will Levis for sure. Very solid quarterback. Very nice guy. Great player in college. Patrick Willis. That is nice, man.
Nice hit.
Very, very nice Liberty lid on Patrick Willis. Or Malik Willis, excuse me. I'm so used to pulling Patrick Willis. I'm calling him. It's Malik Willis. My bad.
What you talking about, Willis?
What you talking about, Willis? Malik Willis, the quarterback. So really good at Liberty. Dual threat guy. I'm looking at his numbers in 2021. Dom had 2,800 pass yards, more than 800 rush yards. Had 40 total touchdowns. This guy is a dual threat star. Nice hit, Ronnie. Patrick Willis.
This is a college series. He was an absolute star at Liberty. Hey, one of the most underrated trades. It's not the trade of the century. It's not the trade of the year, but underrated trade last season.
Sure.
7th round pick for Malik Willis. He won 2 games, 2-0 as a starting quarterback. Packers made the playoffs. If he doesn't go 2-0,
Yeah, if they go 0-2, they're not in the playoffs.
exactly.
So he was a difference maker.
How many times you see a team say, "Oh, we could have made the playoffs if that guy didn't get hurt"? Well, Malik Willis made sure that no Packer fan can say
You
that.
got to have a good backup. This guy might even be better than a couple starters in the NFL. Mr. Willis right here.
Yeah, Will Levis.
Will Levis, right? The guy that they went with over him, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's better than Will Levis. So I guess it's not Minshew. Is O'Connell the quarterback with the radar? Gino. Never mind. They got Gino. Trying to think of like places that don't have a quarterback. Cleveland. Who's Cleveland's quarterback going to be?
Kenny Pickett. That's why Myles Garrett came back.
Okay, so I'd rather have Malik Willis. You know what, man? I'm so used to writing Patrick Willis. I wrote that both times. It's Malik Willis common.
You're good.
Come on, Malik. Like Malik Monk, the basketball player. Malik Willis. He looks so good, says Jeff. He did look good. He played good.
He did his
One
job.
of those wins was against Tennessee.
Payback.
But hey, it was a revenge game.
He had my favorite line, one of my favorite lines, where they asked him, "You have any animosity towards Tennessee?" He goes, "No, man, they paid me every week."
Right?
I love that. I love that. He goes, "No,
That's
they,
good attitude, man.
they paid me."
Go Pack Go, says Nick. All right. I said a 13 and 23 chance at a headliner going into this break, Dom, right? 13 and 23 chance. Ratios that are getting juicy. Well. It's now a 13 in 21 chance. Not a headliner, but a good helmet. Throw up the U. Clinton Portis, baby, on the Miami full-size rep. Miami spot is Ronnie Sayer. Ronnie says, "Give me that CP." Clinton Portis. Very, very nice helmet there for the former Hurricane running back. A BCS national champion, a third-team All-American in college. A guy was really good in the pros, just under 10,000 yards as well. More than 1,200 in 2001 with Miami. Nice-looking lid right there. Clinton Portis.
Nice.
So these are good hits for being filler hits. The Malik Willis, by the way, was a authentic. This one is a rep. They display the same, though. Very clean for Clinton Portis. Yeah, Ronnie's doing it big. It's back-to-back double-ups. He is heating up at the right time. Maybe Peyton Manning and DJ Moore next in the Diamonds, Dom, right?
Possibly.
That could be the case for Ronnie Sayre. Did we get that personal, Dom? Is that right?
It's in the... Yeah, it's a rep. Did he say what box? 3, I think?
I think we have 2 or 3 are left. He says, can I have 3?
I got you.
If you could confirm it. Can you actually bring that in and maybe put it here? Because we only have 2 of them left. Might as well have them in the room. There might even be 1 left, Dom. We'll see. Nice hits, Ronnie, says Shoe Dog. Yes, sir. Nice hits indeed. Very, very nice hits. Get back in here, Clinton Portis. Get back in here, CP. That DJ Moore is so nice, but I don't know what it would look like after I set it on fire. They actually, did they do a rep earlier? Because I know it said earlier it was AJ Brown was on the board.
They did 2 reps earlier.
Did they? So that might be the series then. So they probably didn't take it down when they should have. No, there's a new one, Game Plan, actually.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
Okay, so Game Plan. Well, that's a brand new series, actually. So it is a brand new rep series. I believe it's going to be out of 30. So give me another number out of 30, my man. So that's the... You found it? Is that out of 30, Dom? 35, excuse me. So let me put that on the ticker then. Reps, 1 out of 35. So give me one other number then, Mr. King. There's some good ones in here. The Trey McBride Rave. I like that. The Ricky Williams, Ty Law. Here's that brand new rep series with everything available. A brand new one. Yep, 1 out of 35. So you want number 1? It's out of 35 boxes. Are you saying 1, King? I'm guessing that's what he's saying. Box 1? Hold on, Dom, real quick. I just want to make sure. He wants 17, actually, Dom. 17. Thank you, sir. 17 is coming up. Julian got him earlier, so I'm guessing you got a AJ Brown earlier. That's cool. Let me put these reps down here, actually. See what that looks like if I put them after the mini helmets. About the same. All right, that works. Your rep is coming up, sir. Otherwise, guys, let me look at the big break page together here. We have 5 to go in that diamond quad. And we have 2 to go in the minis. So minis are definitely coming up. We have every mini headliner left but Randall Cunningham. Then, of course, in the diamond helmets, like I've been saying, 9 boxes left, guys. We got 4 photo headliners left. The best cornerback of all time, Deion Sanders. Top 5 receiver today, A.J. Brown. We have the Peyton Manning Speed Flex, the best regular season quarterback that ever played the game. And this insane DJ Moore Chrome Speed Flex. It is very, very nice. So diamonds and minis. Minis are definitely happening. Diamonds, I would say, most likely happening. 9:13, guys. Keep those orders going. Let's keep the night going. Otherwise, if not, we could call it a little bit earlier tonight. So balls in your court, the customers. Nicholas King, let's see what you got in your rep personal, my man.
Good luck, Nicholas.
Nicholas. Alrighty. And I guess, Dom, we could probably write the reps up there. So maybe in that section that, you know, we least need, right? The place we don't see is good. Ooh, here's a good one. It is the NFL's all-time leader in yards per carry, with guys with 1,000 attempts or more. 5.4 to be exact. How about Jamal Charles, Nicholas?
Nice.
Very nice full-size rep on the Chiefs. Jamal Charles.
Congrats, Nicholas.
King of the yards per carries, going for King, Nicholas King, that is. Very cool. Oh, we got a Westbrook? Is that Brian Westbrook? That's cool, Julian. That's a nice little hit.
Damn, I didn't even know we had him.
Yeah, we've had him a few times here recently.
Saw him for the first time a month ago, but yeah, I didn't know he was in the Reds.
Not a common auto, Brian Westbrook.
One of my favorite Eagles of all time.
Same.
Villanova, baby. Him and Howie.
Very cool. Remember Deuce Staley with him?
Mm-hmm.
And they had like a three-headed monster in that running back spot.
Deuce was good.
I think it was at Buckhalter or something was the other guy.
Corral Buckholder. Right?
Yeah, that was the other guy.
Gosh.
That brings me back in the day. Andy Reid led Chiefs at the time.
McNabb, Vault.
Good times. Before they were breaking mine and Andy Reid's hearts. Much more likable back then. The quarterback, Donovan McNabb, available in the Vault series, by the way. I've been pulling nothing but Eagles since the Super Bowl, Dom. So that tells you enough of what's going to happen. A.J. Brown will come out. McNabb will come out. All the Philly guys. Put this Ray Lewis back in the front. The hit of the night so far. Beautiful Chrome Speed Flex. But there's more Speed Flexes left on Chromes in the Diamonds. Pun intended, DJ Moore, right? So, guys, I'll drop that link into the mini break. That is 2 spots to go. What headliners are left, Dom? All of them but Randall Cunningham. So, boy, that Marshall Faulk looks awesome, doesn't it?
Yes.
That's a cool-looking mini right there. So, I'll drop this link in for the minis. Mini double. Number 2. 2 spots left. And here's that link. And then we have the diamonds are 5 to go in the quad. Let's pull 4 of those diamond helmets, right? All authentics, best break in the room, diamond quad. 5 spots left. You know what's going to happen, Tom. This gets down to 3. We're breaking this tonight just like that in the diamonds.
Why wait, guys?
Why wait? Michigan State's off to a rough start, Tom. They're down 5-1. Very early.
Damn it.
Very, very early. Colin Rudiso is somewhere watching this Illinois game tonight. They're up 23-17 on Xavier early.
There you go, Kyle.
Not that we can bet on that game. We cannot bet even if we wanted to.
That's true.
The state of Illinois is saving us money, kind of.
Well,
right?
Take a trip to Indiana.
Oh, that's so funny. As if we have any insider info on Illinois basketball. But there you go. So, guys, who's getting in? Who's making the moves happen? Who's going to knock out these breaks? I guess I'll do a top-to-bottom rundown, Dom. I have not done one in a hot minute. Refresh the break page. I've been saying this, but I'll say it again. Only 9 boxes left in the diamond helmets. We have arguably a top 5 receiver today, a Super Bowl champion, A.J. Brown. We have a guy I think is the best corner of all time, a guy that is very, very popular, and you get a Deion Sanders helmet, you can sell that, you can trade that to Cowboy fans, Falcon fans, Niner fans, Raven fans, Washington fans, Cincinnati Red fans, Atlanta Brave fans, New York Yankee fans, Jackson State fans, Florida State fans, Colorado fans. There is all sorts of fan bases surrounding Deion Primetime Sanders. We have the DJ Moore Chrome and left as well. This is a beautiful helmet. The Bears' #1 receiver. Guys, 2 years ago, he finished 6th in receiving yards. The talent is there. This guy can explode into one of the best receivers in the National Football League. DJ Moore on that beautiful Chrome Speed Flex with the blue visor, the orange face mask. Terrific, terrific helmet. College has 21 boxes left, 13 total headliners, 10 of which are photoed. All the photoed headliners I'll list here are authentic helmets. We have the sick Caleb Williams with the Heisman inscription. We have the 2024 first overall draft pick on the back. The Bears and USC Rip Speed Flex. Look at that gold visor, the gold face mask. Awesome lid that's worth a bunch of money already. Gonna only rise in value for sure. Are the minis sold out?
Yes, sir.
Minis are coming up in a second. Let me go ahead and finish this rundown while I'm started, though. So we'll do that mini break, but I'll finish this rundown first.
Yeah.
Then we'll tackle the minis, and then we'll see what else we'll do. Drew Brees on the custom Speedflex as well with the Purdue and Saints, the Super Bowl champion, the 13-time Pro Bowler. This thing is iconic on Drew Brees. Number 2 all-time in pass yards and passing touchdowns. We do have Vlad McConkey, record-setting receiver for the Chargers as a rookie. Jaden Daniels, the Heisman Trophy, the Offensive Rookie of the Year. A helmet that's going to rise in value. He's got like 2 fan bases that are hardcore. Because LSU fan base, those guys are like NFL fans. They will give you an arm and a leg for that Jaden Daniels helmet. Joe Montana on the iconic Notre Dame gold. Top 5 quarterback of all time. Devontae Smith, the Heisman Trophy winner, on that beautiful, authentic Bo Nix for Oregon, still available. Talented rookie as well this last season. Triple sign Ohio State Heisman, and that includes Eddie George, Archie Griffin, the only 2-time Heisman winner, and then Troy Smith, the quarterback. Myles Garrett, top 2 defensive player in the league on that A&M lid. All those are out there. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 photo headliners, looks like, Dom, and 3 secondaries. There's actually 12 headliners left. I think that college was off by 1 earlier, but still, 12 and 21 chance at a headliner, 10 and 1 at a photoed. Really good odds. Josh Hines Allen, the national champion coach Jim Harbaugh for Michigan, and plus we have the DeAndre Hopkins secondary headliner as well. Come and get him, guys. That college series is loaded. The vault, we're down to only 20 boxes left in the new series. We still have Barry Sanders on a speed flex. Awesome custom flex right here. The best dang running back of all time, Barry Sanders. We do still have available in this series a Baker Mayfield flash, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, top 3 in pass yards and passing touchdowns, Baker Mayfield. We have a Justin Jefferson speed flex, the best receiver in the league, Kyler Murray speed flex, one of the best dual threat quarterbacks. That helmet is nuts. Very rare autograph in our break room. Roger Staubach, the first Staubach speed flex I have seen in 4 years here. Cowboy fans, take advantage. Steve Smith Sr., extremely rare autograph in the break room. Only the 3rd Steve Smith authentic I've seen. 2 right now in the break room as we speak. 1 in the black and blue, 1 in here. We got the Bill Parcells and Lawrence Taylor dual signed lid. Never seen a Bill Parcells in the break room. We have the Giants triple signed, the Micah Parsons. We have 4 secondary headliners. That includes Ty Law, Patrick Willis, Donovan McNabb, and Sauce Gardner. Better than a 50% chance at a headliner in the vault. And it is 3 in the new set, only 1 in the old set. Dom, before we forget, since I thought of it, you can erase the Lawrence Taylor in the old vault.
Sorry.
You're good. Just when I'm thinking of it, might as well knock that off. Guys, awesome vault series. Get your spots. Let's have some fun in there. Practice squad is down to 10 boxes left. Max Crosby jersey, Brian Urlacher authentic, Emmitt Smith football. Very cool football for the Cowboys with that star on it. The back will likely have the Super Bowl appearances, Emmitt Smith. We do have a Rodney Harrison secondary headliner as well. 4 in 10 chance at a headliner in the practice squad. Black and blue has a 7 in 11 chance. 11 authentic helmets left. 7 of them are photoed headliners. Some of the best running backs of all time. Emmitt Smith on the Cowboys speed flex. Barry Sanders rave. Marshall Faulk flash. We got Bo Jackson. Steve Smith Sr., the receiver on the flash. Adrian Peterson, Terrell Davis. 7 photoed headliners in 11 boxes in that black and blue. We do have the jerseys. Still got Dwight Freeney, Brian Dawkins, Anquan Bolden left as headliners in the final 10 boxes. Then we do have that mini break, which is coming up. We have every headliner left but the Emmanuel Cunningham. Big names like Kurt Warner, Justin Jefferson, Max Crosby, Marshall Faulk, and more. And then that Rep Personal series, by the way, guys, it's a brand new series. Every single headliner left in the reps here. Get yourself a guaranteed win for $380. They're all available. Then we do have the jerseys and minis as personals, not to mention the headliner package. 1 mini, 1 jersey, 1 rep, 1 authentic, 4 autographed items, 4 headliners in that package. And yeah, we did see that, Brian. Someone mentioned it earlier in the chat. R.I.P. to the icon, George Foreman. So R.I.P. indeed. Mini doubles coming up. Guys, 49 people watching, only 924. We should get the breaks moving, Dom. This should not be the last break. But if the orders don't start coming in, it is possible it's the last break of the night. But I will say a diamond quad should go down for sure. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. Michael Convey, Omar Ramirez-Nieves, Michael again, Lamar Lee, Tyler Auten, Timothy Boulay, and Chat Williams here in the mini break. But wide open right now, except for that diamond quad. So, guys, get your spots if you want to keep the night going. Who's got too many numbers here? Have we done the cycle, Dom? I think we've done the cycle. We've done jerseys, minis, practice squad, vault, black and blue, diamonds, and college.
Quiet cycle, I would say.
Yeah, we haven't done as many in each one, but we have done at least one of every series, which speaks to how good our series are here today. I mean, the college, the vault, the black and blue, all have better than a 50% chance at a headliner, and the diamonds is 4 and 9, which is practically 50%. So ratios are there, guys. Helmets are there. We have 4 flexes in the vault, 1 in the black and blue, 2 in the diamonds, 2 in the college. Plenty of stuff to tackle tonight if you guys want it. But no numbers coming through on the minis, Dom, which means I'm going to the wheel. Minis are at 40. I'm pulling up my 1 to 40 wheel here and spinning twice.
Let's close out that diamond quad.
I want to see 4 helmets. I want to see DJ Moore. I want to see Peyton Manning.
I don't like when they do this thing. It's like the who's going to make the first move type.
Yes, someone's got to do it. How about 7 in the minis, Dom?
All right.
7. Go figure. 7 is available. Perfect. I thought it was the one that was deleted, but it's not. It's there. And then 1 more. 7. And then the second one is going to be the Tony Dorsett box, 33. 7 and 33 coming up in the mini break.
Former teammates, Tony Dorsett and John Elway.
Ooh, I like that.
Don't forget that. Tony Dorsett finished career with Denver.
That's correct. Yeah. I've never seen a Tony Dorsett Denver item, though.
Be cool.
That'd be cool. I still want to do that different team series.
I do too, but I don't know if they would like it.
I think they might like it like once, not like a regular series.
Yeah, not if we did it every day, like once in a while. Like I think Joe Montana on the Chiefs would be a cool piece of memorabilia, right?
We've had it before on an amp helmet. It was
cool.
Awesome.
I think it's pretty cool.
Right?
I always said, I know that Aaron Rodgers Jets helmets weren't cool last year, but 20 years from now they'll be cool. It's like, hey, remember
Emmitt Smith and the Cardinals?
Right. I think those are cool. I want Emmitt Smith on the Cowboys, but
or we could do a 1 and 4 and have an Allen Iverson Grizzlies jersey.
Grizzlies, Pistons, Nuggets.
A lot we can do with AI. Tracy McGrady Spurs.
Just make sure we have both shoes for Allen Iverson. All right.
I want to make sure no one yells at you, Dom.
Thank you, please.
You got it.
I had to give him my shoe the last show. I was like, all right, guys.
Rough.
Here's my shoe.
Rough.
Yeah.
Omar Ramirez-Nieves, NFC North. Ken Griffey on the White Sox in the 1 and 4 version.
I would quit and be in the breaks. All
right.
I'd be in the breaks.
Michael Convey in the NFC South. Lamar Lee in the NFC East. Chat Williams, NFC West. Timothy Boulay, AFC North. Michael Convey, AFC South. We do have one guy in the minis on a different team. Kurt Warner on the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Tyler Auden, AFC East. And Lamar Lee in the AFC West. We can do Marshall Faulk on the Colts, Jerome Bettis on the Rams, so on and so forth. This is the guy that a lot of people thought would be changing teams, Dom. But he is staying put. Pro Bowl pass rusher, one of the best, Max Crosby. Mad Max Crosby for Lamar Lee.
Nice hit, Lamar.
Very cool. I mean, Max Crosby is just
cool.
He's a beast, man. He's an absolute beast. He's literally kind of a crazy guy, which works well for him on the football field. Crazy in a good way, I'll say.
And a great story. Had issues coming out of college and substance abuse issues, but defeated those. And now all-pro pass rusher. And, he's becoming one of the most popular guys in the league, too. Seen him everywhere lately, Max Crosby.
4 straight Pro Bowls, Dom. He was 4th in DPOY a couple years ago. Guy already has 59.5 sacks in 6 seasons. I'd say that's pretty good. He's on his way to Canton. The terrific Max Crosby. Mad Max for Lamar Lee. Very cool. Julian wants to fill a black and blue. Let's do it. Why not? Why not, Julian? Why not fill a black and blue? I would say for sure make it happen. 7-11 chance at a headliner. I want to see the diamonds personally because it's all authentic. So there's a Manning and a DJ Moore flex. But if you guys want a black and blue, fine with me.
No imperfections in the diamonds.
Put it in the chat, guys, what you want to break. Because very often your fellow customers will follow you guys, Dom. They selectively listen to us, like our dogs, my dogs at least. They're very selective listeners, but they listen to each other all the time. So there you go. Let's do it, says Julian. Is that a Julian Andrade and a Julian Garcia?
There you go.
Attack of the Julians.
The single's 8 spots to go. The double is 7 spots to go. And the quad is 8 spots to go.
So you guys got to get in.
You guys got to get in. I would say maybe get multiple spots.
Yeah, put your money where your mouth is. Julian 1 says double. Here's my favorite fullback of all time, Dom. Mike Allstott on the creamsicle. Former 6-time Pro Bowler. Had more than 900 rushing yards as a true fullback. Warwick Dunn the speed. Mike Allstott the power. Michael Convey the winner here. Mike for a Mike. Mike Allstott.
Very nice.
Is this foreshadowing to another Purdue player coming out? Maybe Drew Brees in the college, Dom? Who knows?
We'll see.
Nice job, Michael Convey. I remember I was low-key, like, I liked the Bucks as a kid. I also liked the Rams. I remember the first year that I really, like, watched football, like, I knew what was going on. The Rams and Bucks played in the NFC Championship game, and my heart was kind of torn. Rams won a close one, low-scoring game. Kurt Warner, who's available in the minis, to Ricky Prohl for the game-winning touchdown, Tom.
That's a good name, Ricky Prohl.
Ricky Prohl, yeah, former member of that Greatest Show on Turf. Ricky Prohl, by the way, scored a touchdown in 2 separate Super Bowls. One with the Rams, one with the Panthers. Back when he was teammates with Steve Smith Sr., available in the vault in the black and blue.
And Jake Daycom and Jake Del go home.
Jake Delhomme. Very cool. Do you remember when it was the Washington running back? Then he was on the Panthers, Steven Davis. Remember that guy?
Yeah, he was good.
He was very good. So, nice mini right there on Mike Allstott, guys. What are we knocking out next? It is 9:32. And you know very well, Dom, I can tell this for Julian and Julian. If one of you guys get a spot now, that black and blue's going to go. But someone's got to make the first move. And, you know, who's going to be the team player, the guy that makes the break happen? Because I'm seeing both guys are saying, let's do it. But no one's in yet, Dom. Is that correct?
That is correct.
That is correct. So someone's got to make the move.
And if you guys want to see that tonight, I would say maybe get multiple spots because that is wide open.
Yes. So get in there now, Team Julians. Here's what we'll do, Dom. It is 9:33. We'll knock out the practice squad wheel spin at 9:40. The absolute earliest, emphasis on the earliest, guys. You guys' order will keep going. But if nothing is full or close, we'll hop off at 9:45. That practice squad, if it's down to 3 or less, we'll give them more time. But if that break is not at least 3 or less, we're doing the wheel spin at 9:40. It does not mean we're done, but it is a wink, wink, nudge, nudge to get those spots moving. Max Crosby still out there, Brian Urlacher, and Emmitt Smith with 10 boxes left. Julian Andrade's in, Dom?
He's in the double.
He's in the double?
1 spot.
Thank you, Julian. Is the other Julian going to follow? And, guys, the best break in the room is the diamonds. All authentic helmets, 5 to go in that quad box. Again, 9 boxes left. We have 2 speed flexes left. Peyton Manning, DJ Moore, plus Deion Sanders and A.J. Brown. I've never seen... You know what? I stand corrected. I saw it once. We had a Justin Fields blue flex like that down. But I've seen it like one other time maybe.
And
maybe twice.
DJ Moore, a lot better player than Justin Fields.
Look at that helmet, man. That helmet is nuts. That helmet is absolutely nuts. DJ Moore, the Chrome Flex. Talented wide receiver. Awesome hit. I still think the best hit in there, though, is the Peyton Manning. We're talking about arguably the second greatest quarterback of all time. We have 9 boxes left, and we have a Peyton Manning Speedflex left. Like, I get that Mahomes and Brady are the most expensive autographs, but Peyton Manning is cool, Tom. I mean, that's still worth over $1,500. $384 for a $1,500 helmet. That is still well worth it. So, Audible Diamonds, let's get that done. 5 to go in that quad. That black and blue is loaded with headliners. Now 6 to go in that double. We have 11 boxes left. Emmitt Smith Speedflex, the best Cowboy of all time. Barry Sanders, the best line of all time on the Rave. Marshall Faulk, the best Ram of all time on the Flash helmet. Bo Jackson, one of the best athletes of all time. Steve Smith Sr., if not the best, among the best Panthers ever. Adrian Peterson, one of the best Vikings ever on the college helmet. Boomer Sooner, and then, of course, Terrell Davis with the Super Bowl MVP inscription on that Bronco lid. So that more is amazing, says Steven. Let me guess, Steven just got in that quad? Attaboy, Steven. We have a lot of guys that say this break is awesome, that helmet is awesome. They don't get in. Steven put his money where his mouth is, putting that diamond quad to 4 spots to go. So black and blue, 7 and 11 chance at a headliner is 6 to go in the double. Diamond quad is 4 to go in the quad. Yes, 21 Hall of Fame inscription, Alex. Obviously, more inscriptions, more value. Hall of Fame 21. You mentioned this, Dom. Right in between the horseshoe for Peyton Manning.
I like it.
That's cool. That is very cool.
Always get questions like, why did that person sign there? Well, sign there because it looks cool.
Mm-hmm. And it's the blue visor. Mm-hmm. You know me, I'm excited. Blue visor. Let's get that Peyton Manning out, guys. Give you Max Crosby as well.
Thank you, sir.
So 42 of you guys watching. We're doing that practice squad. We will spin at 9:36. We got to have some progress here. We don't have to be full by 9:45, but we got to be pretty darn close. And this one is 4 to go. If we can get this down to like 2 to go by 9:45, I'll give you guys a little bit more time. Mm-hmm. Black and blue is 6 to go. Get that down to like 3 to go by 9:45. I'll give you guys more time. 3 is the magic number usually. If we're more than halfway there, the break is going down. Where's Ronnie at? Doesn't Ronnie want a Peyton Manning, a DJ Moore flex? Gotta imagine he wants that one. So get your moves, guys. Let's get that diamond quad and that black and blue double knocked out tonight. Shout out to Steven Plecky and Julian Andrade. I think the other Julian didn't get in, though. Julian Garcia? Because he said he was going to do it, but he didn't get in, looks like. So we'll see if that happens.
That Chase Wheelspin is ready for you if we...
Not to poke fun, Dom, because I've missed a lot of these upsets, too. Did you have Liberty over Oregon?
I did. Yeah.
It's 18-2.
That was my 12 I picked.
That's what I'm saying. You pick a 12-5, you picked the wrong one.
Right. I didn't want to pick... Everyone's picking San Diego. I don't want to pick them. McNeese. I should have picked them. Who's the other 12?
They won. It was...
Colorado State, McNeese.
Colorado State and McNeese, they both won.
And, of course, I picked Liberty.
And then Michigan beat UC San Diego, and then early in the game, but I think Liberty is not bouncing back from
Julian, what are
the
you waiting?
18-2 deficit.
What are you waiting for?
Julian, what are you waiting for, brother? If you wait, the break will not happen, Julian. You get in now, the break will happen for sure. Black and blue, Stephen Plecky. Yeah, I'm confused what he's waiting for as well. Because, you know, as soon as the break is 4 to go, Julian, the break will happen. You saw it last night. We told Julian, you get in, the break will happen. He got in, the break happened. So...
Not good business to tell someone you're getting a break and not get in that break, I would say.
Yeah, people don't believe you unless you make the move, Julian.
That's right.
So someone's got to get in there. I know they say I'm waiting till it's 3 to go, but if you get in there now, it's going to be 3 to go.
Right.
Black and blue, Stephen Plecky. We have 11 boxes left. We have 7 headliners left. That is Emmitt Smith, Speedflex, Barry Sanders, Authentic, Marshall Faulk, Authentic, Bo Jackson, Authentic, Terrell Davis, Authentic, Adrian Peterson, Authentic, some of the best running backs of all time, plus a Steve Smith Sr. Flash Authentic. That is 7 photoed headliners, Steven, in 11 boxes. That is a lot of goodies. And you know what might happen? Someone might buy 5, 6 spots, and the break sells out before Julian can get in.
No, it's gonna happen. They're doing it 9:45.
You think so? I don't know. Last night we signed off. The break filled up 2 minutes after we got off the air.
No,
we did not hop back on.
30 seconds.
Maybe 30 seconds?
Wait.
So if you guys get these closed up afterwards, we're not coming back on the air. And why wait till 9 tomorrow when we can get it now?
Yeah.
And what's the worst thing that can happen? He gets in, the break doesn't fill, happens tomorrow at 9.
That's the best point.
Right?
You don't lose your spot.
You don't lose your spot. I would get your spots now. What's the worst thing that can happen? You don't get in, the break fills without you. You miss out on Barry Sanders. You miss out on Emmitt Smith. You miss out on a lot of stuff. It's the Spider-Man meme. Someone's got to make the first move to get these breaks closed up. If you like something, you got to get in the break, right? If you like something, you got to get in the break because then you're left out without anything.
Stephen Plecky.
Stephen Plecky got on that double. Thank you, Stephen. Let's run that practice squad chase wheel spin.
It's ready for you. We did 1 single and 1 double, so.
Thank you, thank you.
That is what, 24?
That black and blue is 5 to go, by the way. So that is going to sell out here soon. But if you don't get in the time, you might miss out. So 5 to go. We say 3 is the magic number. We get 2 more spots taken. That will definitely sell tonight.
That's right, guys. If you want to keep breaking, keep buying spots.
Exactly.
You know, these guys, they love to hang out with us, but...
Yeah, no, I like to hang out with them too, Dom. But when it gets to be about 10 o'clock, we're only hanging out if we're breaking. Not hanging out just to hang out. We do that at 7, 8 o'clock. But when it gets to be 10 o'clock, you got to have these breaks filled up. We got 4 clicks. We got 5 clicks. We got 6. We got Chat Williams. It was destiny. Chat had 3 spots total, and he had the first and the second spot. So he was destined to win the wheel spin here.
All 3 spots. That would have been really
right? So, Chad, what number do you want to start on, sir? Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. Chat Williams. Whatever this lands on, that's how much money you get on a gift card, Chat, if you're out there, my man. Chat. Chat GDP. You know 2 people that use Chat GDP a lot?
I don't even,
I don't use it.
Where do you find that? Like, do you just
on the internet?
You just go on Google and just type in chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Matt uses that a lot, our owner. Then my fiance uses it.
So what is it, like, what do you do with it? You just, like, ask it a question? And
you ask it a question and gives you recommendations.
Okay, I mean, I guess that's so what.
So, all right, no number coming through.
I'm scared of all this comment, I told you.
I get it.
I got fooled by the 12 hot dog helmet today.
I know.
I did.
I know. I'll start on 1. Good luck there, Mr. Chat. This is going to be a pretty average wheel spin. 48.
Take that.
$48 gift card coming your way, Chat Williams.
That's what I fell for.
Ooh. That looks good.
12 bucks.
That looks good, man. That looks good. All right, let me refresh here. So we are at 4 to go in the Diamond Quad, and we are 5 to go in the Black and Blue Double. So let's see here. We got to be 3 to go. Tell you what, I'll give you guys 3 minutes to knock out 1 spot, 9:43. If at 9:46 we're not 3 to go in either break, we'll hop off at 9:46. All we need is 2 orders in the Black and Blue Double to buy more time, or 1 order in the Diamond Quad, or it could be 1 person that buys 2.
There you go, Julian.
Julian made it happen.
There you go.
There we go, Julian.
Don't know what you were waiting for.
Yeah, Julian. And if Julian had bought in 5 minutes ago, the break would be done now.
That's true.
So the quicker you buy, if you like something, the quicker the break happens. That boy, Julian, though. Shout out to Julian putting the money where his mouth is. Our guy, Mr. Garcia. So 3 minutes, 1 spot in the Black and Blue Double, or 1 spot in the Diamond Quad. I'll give you guys minimum 5 more minutes. You got 2 minutes now to 9:46. If no one gets those spots, we'll hop off, and these will be pre-fills for the guys at 9 tomorrow.
Get all the spots. Close it out.
44 people watching. All I need is 1 spot in 2 minutes. But if that spot happens once we hop off the air, we are not hopping off. If you are getting the credit card out, tell me, comment, I'm getting the credit card out. Give me a second. I can wait for you if you're doing that. But if no one makes that move the next couple of minutes, these will be good prefills for the guys tomorrow. I believe it's going to be their first time working together. We got Rip and Chinmay tomorrow.
Nice.
Rip and Chinmay, the Saturday crew. I'm looking forward to maybe watching a little bit of those guys on replay. Because I will not be up at 9 on Saturday, Dom.
I hope I'm not.
I'll tell you that much.
I probably will.
Maybe I'm up at 10:45. I catch the tail end of their show. Maybe. So, guys, and by the way, not that I haven't told you enough, but I'll tell you again, there's 7 photoed headliners in the black and blue. You can double up with the Barry Sanders and the Adrian Peterson, double up Terrell Davis and Bo Jackson. So plenty of double up options. Marshall Faulk still in there, Steve Smith Sr. as well, and the Emmitt Smith Speed Flex. 7 or 11 chance at a photo headliner in the black and blue. And then, of course, the biggest name currently in the break room in the diamond helmets. No imperfections there. Peyton Manning on the Colt Speed Flex with the Hall of Fame 21 inscription. That beautiful blue visor, Peyton Manning. We do have that DJ Moore Chrome Flex. Again, guys, this is aesthetically the best looking helmet in the room. Peyton Manning is the biggest name. DJ Moore is the prettiest helmet. AJ Brown, Deion Sanders, 4 photoed headliners and 9 boxes. Let's get that knocked out. And I told you, Steven told me I'm too nice, Tom. We are at that deadline. No one has gotten in, guys. We are hopping off. Yep, hold on. We just got an order. Always at the 11th hour. Nope, that's the ones from earlier, actually. I stand corrected because I hadn't pulled those up, Dom. So, guys, let's talk into the show, Dom. After we're done with the head of the show, if they don't buy in, then we'll hop off. Technically, deadline's already over, but Chrome Flex, Ray Lewis, head of the show.
I think, yeah, it goes without saying, but Jimmy Johnson's so cool, man.
Right? That's my number 2.
Yeah.
That's my number 2, Jimmy Johnson, only because we don't see this autograph in the break room. Jimmy Johnson, number 2 hit of the night. I'm going to go with this one, Joe, and this is going to be in the video. I don't know if I've ever done Joe by himself, and then the triple sign.
You got to do the story in the video.
I don't know if we have time for that. Ray Lewis helmet, Jimmy Johnson, the Rave Joe Theismann, awesome looking lid, the 1983 NFL MVP, and then feels almost criminal to say this, but number 4, Dan Marino.
My number 3.
Your number 3.
Sorry, Joe.
Joe is 4 for you.
You know I love Dan.
You do love Dan Marino. That's fair. So awesome helmets for sure. Any final thoughts from you, Dom?
No, fun show. Thank you. I know it wasn't my most energetic, so thank you for being patient with me. So.
Yeah, Dom is not feeling good tonight.
But
thank you for powering through, brother.
Yeah, no problem. The helmets make you feel better. You know, you get the adrenaline busting, and now you feel better. So thank you guys for being patient with me as well. Awesome show. I'll see you manana.
Yeah, tomorrow at 6, you are producing for Joe Aguilar. We do have you hosting on Sunday with Steven at 6 o'clock. It is 9, 12, 3, and 6 now. I know we're used to 70 box nights, usually on Fridays, but I'm going to go ahead and guess 22. Feeling 22 for Taylor?
Scott Basenik? 25.
Pretty close.
Sell yourself short. Jim Tomey, you're a home run hitter. You're not a leadoff hitter.
You know what? It just feels weird because normally Friday nights are 70, 80 box nights. So the fact that we're not at 80 boxes, it felt low to me, which is okay. Sundays you get a double. Sometimes you get a grand slam. But all days, the quality of the boxes has been phenomenal tonight. Phenomenal to say the least. So I think that'll do it for us, Dom. We've only had a couple orders here the last 15 minutes, and I told them 3 or less. 1 order, I told them, in the last 8 minutes. And we had 1 order only the last 8 minutes. We're not 3 to go in either break. So I think that is going to do it for us for tonight. Thank you, Dom, for co-hosting, producing.
Appreciate it,
doing a great job as always. Thank you so much to the customers for watching, chatting, and buying. You guys make the show possible. You guys make the show special. You guys are the best customers in the business. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys are amazing. 9, 12, 3, and 6 Central Time every single day. Ultimate Autographs YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels. It's going to be Rip and Chinmay at 9. Dom's at 6 the next 2 nights. I'm back at 6 on Monday night. Have a great night, guys, and we will see you